Hello everyone and welcome to our 8th part of our only war campaign where people die gruesomely and things go horribly wrong. You may notice that we have two very different people than usual with us here today. Instead of the lovely Phoenix and Necra, we have Ice Striker and Cody who are going to be guest starring this particular episode because Phoenix and Necra are away. I believe Necra just got a response from his girlfriend that is now his engaged to be wed person, and that's where they are doing things.
I believe what you're looking for, Elf, is fiance.
Shut up. And
Okay.
and Phoenix is with his twin brother at Disney World. That is what I know of what is happening today.
When Phoenix is away, he's usually at Disney World.
It's true. Like 90% of the time when Phoenix is not here, he's at Disney World.
No one's going to argue with that particular statement, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me and Ice Striker are here for this session. Our characters might not be, depending on how badly they explode.
Basically the way that this is going to go is the ship might explode while trying to get to the bridge because they decided to take a ship around the outside in a shuttle, around the outside to a nearer docking port where the Imperial Guard are in control. Basically is what the plan is. As far as I remember from last time. And if that ship gets blown the hell up, well then the three who have survived this entire time are all dead, because how are you gonna not be dead?
I'm gonna be so sad.
Burning a fate point. That's how.
I mean, you've seen Titan AE. I'm just gonna exhale all the air, grab a fire extinguisher, and just rocket myself into a convenient entrance.
Titan
That's
AE,
how this works.
yes, do it like Titan AE.
Yeah. Kill me. You're already trying.
I'm just thinking of the Tau. The Tau ships, like those blue 3D ships now.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I like it.
So let's have everybody introduce their character. Well, let's have the three introduce their characters, and then Ice Striker and Cody will do it if we get there. So Ice Striker and Cody, I feel very sorry for your guest spot because I have no idea whether or not you'll see any game today or not.
That is fine. This is just fun being here.
All right. So let's do a character introduction. Kos, you want to tell us about Nadja?
Let's see. Nadja is now in the possession of a robotic leg to replace the leg that she lost recently, and has been constantly knocked into lovely unconscious states over and over. So she's kind of a punching bag, but she's not dead.
So Nadja has a robotic leg, but she doesn't have it attached to her.
Yeah.
She just brings it with her.
We have not had enough of a break to actually attach it.
There hasn't been enough of a break in the action to attach a robotic leg yet. It has literally been and seconds later, explosions since her leg got blown off.
But I mean, now she's actually carrying multiple guns, so that's a thing.
Yeah, it's useful.
There's more shooting that can happen now, so it's good.
It is. That is a good strategy.
As long as the ship doesn't crash.
All right, Trute, you wanna tell us about Natalia?
Okay, I play Natalia, bubbly optimist with a newfound scar across her face. She loves to operate things, and she loves machines in general. She is going to be responsible for keeping the three of us alive right now, and she's been trying to delegate part of that recently. But it's not going so well, I think. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I might kill us all before long.
I love it. Okay, and Gaston, you want to tell us about Harmon?
I play Harmon, the party medic, who has recently been freed from his evil overlords, Junior, Commissar Junior, and Sergeant Harrow, through them dying. Well, Harrow died. And over 30 seconds, he tried to bring Junior back to life, got frustrated, and slit his throat.
Yeah.
The correct response to any commissar.
Literally, 30 seconds of...
Oh, yeah, Banner does say
okay, I give up.
I'll fix it.
I mean, Banner for the right company.
Because you have 30 seconds.
I mean, it's the right company, but it's not
30 seconds to Mars.
Right. I got it covered, guys. I fixed it. I'm a professional. I swear. There we go. I fixed it, Lithril. Thank you. Okay.
I didn't realize Edge of the Empire is a lot of aliens slaughtering like human characters, and this is a lot of human characters being slaughtered by aliens.
Pretty much.
Good shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. We'll leave the other two for now. They can just sit in silence and so forth.
Abstract form.
I mean, they don't have to be silent, but you know, such is the life of Subid. And I, of course, am Distractedelf, and I am your queen and goddess of all that you survey, and basically I'm gonna murder you. So welcome to my world. Okay, so you guys were just getting on the shuttle, weren't you? The
Yeah, I was just
experimental
fixing
ship.
the.
Just
Yeah, I was
fixing
just fixing the
system,
initiative.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you give me a tech use roll for that last
I
time?
did, and I failed pretty hard, I think. But
But it just took you longer.
3 degrees of
it
failure or
just
something.
took me longer.
It just took you
exactly.
longer. So
Yep.
you're in the shuttle. It looks very similar. The interior looks very similar to the one you were on to get here, though it looks a little bit like sort of less. There's less capacity, you know, for passengers. It's more of a strike craft. It does have weaponry, by the way.
Yes, I told Dora to go sit in one of those.
Indeed. Dora's
Preferably one
manning,
could swivel.
manning the las cannon.
Yep.
So you, I suppose, are going to try and make these navigate and flight checks that will determine whether or not you make your way safely.
I'd really like to make my Forbidden Lore check first.
Your Forbidden
because
Lore check?
that-
Okay, well, do it.
That's probably gonna be important.
Do it.
Okay,
What number are you gunning for?
I have a thing here, but I'm gunning for 46.
Okay.
So let's see here. Boom. 139. Yeah,
Why does that look so weird?
It's
because it
calculating
calculates
degrees.
degrees of success.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
one success with 0 additional degrees of success.
Okay, so what happens here is, yes, you do contact the machine spirit within the ship.
Okay,
and-
awesome.
And you're communing with it to provide you with some additional bonuses to your flight checks.
Awesome. Okay.
So you may survive yet.
Yes. So I start up the ship and ask. I think Harmon, who I believe has better intelligence than
Yes.
Nadja,
I hope so.
Yeah, that 53
now has
is
navigate.
definitely
can-
better than whatever you have.
You can roll it untrained better than I can roll it trained. I'm just pointing that out there.
No, navigate is a specialist skill.
So yeah, Harmon's basically going to bring up like that digital 3D map hologram of the ship, and it's just like, we'll probably need to go around like this way. And my target number is, I'm going to burn a fate point.
my target number is fate point.
Yeah. So my target number is 53. Let's see about that.
Yes!
There we
Like
go.
that.
There we go.
3 degrees of success.
Okay, so you got the navigate.
5 minutes in and my fate point's gone.
Well, you know. Oh my god, Lithril just made a Farscape reference and I love Lithril.
Oh, yes.
Scorpius is my favorite villain, like, almost of all time.
Oh, Farscape's amazing.
Yes!
Rigel,
Ice
yeah.
Striker knows it too!
Rigel all day, every day.
Rigel all day, every day. Domina Rigel the 16th. So Trudy's gone. This is fairly important that Trud return because he's the pilot.
Shoot, baby.
If Trud does not return in 10 minutes, Natalia suffered a fatal heart attack while piloting the ship.
While
through the
stressed.
stars, and you all die.
Oh.
Until that time, have a nice chat.
Oh, good. So.
So how about that imminent demise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Harmon, do you think you can just strap that leg on now? Because, I mean, we got some time.
I mean, that's like a multi-day process.
You can't-
Just use some tape, buddy. Just use some tape. It'll be fine.
Duct tape it.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Truth, baby.
Baby.
True to be.
Baby. Oh,
Hello?
oh, truth, baby.
Sorry. Okay, so I know what my bonuses are. Elf, am I taking any negatives?
You are taking a negative 20 because it is dangerous, like battlefield.
Okay, awesome. So I am at.
Does
I am
my
at plus 30 after that negative 20.
That's pretty good.
Yes. So
what all
let's
does my navigate give you?
plus
With
10.
Plus 10.
Oh,
Okay, so let's do this.
What's your target
4
number?
degrees of success. 75.
Yeah, except you're gonna need more than one of these.
That's
Yep,
4
I
degrees of success, though.
But I'm gonna
That's
still
fine.
gonna need
The
more.
first leg is super good. Try the
Yep.
next one.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, another 2 degrees of success.
Yes, still
Yes,
good.
Come on.
And the last one, true to.
Come on! Please! Please! Yes!
yes!
You made it.
Yes!
I live. I live.
You guys made it. You made it through.
I like how it got worse and worse. It's
Yeah,
like
it
this
did.
is
Yeah.
It
not
was
going
like
well.
slowly worse and worse. So you made it. You made it through the flashing lights and lasers of the various, Tau railguns firing and
Yep.
space battle stuff, weaving expertly through the various small openings in the combat that you could find, and you land in what is basically like the docking area nearest to the bridge. And according to the map that you saw earlier, this area should be an Imperial Guard control, right?
Alright. So, do you need another operate check to land it safely?
No,
Or is that...
no. That was included.
Included.
Included in the third one.
Awesome.
Yeah, included in the
That
third
makes
one.
me very happy. Because
So
by
that
this
means
trend...
that important experimental ship did not come crashing in.
Nope.
Anyway, so you land down in the docking area, and you guys unbuckle and disembark, sort of thing. And as you're disembarking from the ship, there's like a series of 15 or so Imperial Guards standing around where you've docked, pointing las guns at you, because you could be like a border. You know what I mean? Like.
So before we get off, once we've landed, Harmon, who's been my navigator, sitting up next to me, sees Natalia just stroking the thank you girl, and then unplugs herself from the thing, stands up and looks over at Harmon like, oh right, you're here, let's go. Hits you on the shoulder.
Hold on here. I'm gonna make it a perception check. Target number 40. What do you mean I'm here? I've been here the entire time. Is there something funny going on with this ship? Is there something else here?
No, we're fine. I was just very focused. I forgot you were here. As you could see, that was not some easy bit of flying. I'm sure you were paying attention, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Well,
Very
thank you. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys are disembarking, and there's a bunch of Imperial Guards sort of pointing their weapons at you, and a sergeant walks up and he's like, "Who are you? And how the hell did you get here?"
I hand him the stormtroopers data slate and identification dog tags, and I say we're part of the 8,453rd Cerberus Expendables. We were tens of decks below, and we found this ship, and we decided to get to somewhere where we can be of use.
Right.
Naj just kind of leans out and just gives like a little salute
Hi.
from the edge of the. Yeah.
Right, so the sergeant sort of looks at you a little suspiciously and goes, right, well, we have some more of your regiment here. Some of them made it, the ones that made it off planet anyway. You can meet up with them in the command area.
All right, Natalia, Nadja, let's go over there and not have heart attacks.
So you guys get led through a series of corridors with like guards on doors, and like clearly they've checkpointed off like a fair number of corridors to try and limit the amount of incoming that they're facing. You hear the echo of sort of las fire and the pulse rifle fire from the Tau weaponry sort of echoing down the corridors on some of them. And you can see that some of the doors have been just like collapsed or sealed with like a welding tool and various things like that to just try and like create choke points and sort of make it easier for everybody to cover everything.
Awesome.
And you're eventually led out towards a like an open area near the bridge, basically. Like you're almost on the bridge of the ship. Which is a huge area. Like the bridge is massive. The ship is huge, so the command deck is huge. And there are like several groups of Imperial Guard from varying regiments who are like formed up around their commanders. There's a squad of stormtroopers like taking orders from their sergeant, and like they're checking their gear, and like there are people moving off down corridors to like the various holding points. There are naval officers who are like still at their posts on the deck, like taking orders from basically the admiral, who's on deck. Sort of, you can see him sort of shouting orders like down at like the various naval command posts on the bridge. Basically, all the Imperial Guard that have survived and been able to consolidate have come here. Have moved here. There is indeed
I look over to. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
I look over to Natalia and I'm just like, all these important people. Looks like we went to the right place.
I sure hope so. And you see just like blood starting to run down from her nose a bit, because I'm still in critical damage and I just had to concentrate a lot.
Yeah.
And I can't heal you yet.
It's at this exact point that you guys hear like an earth-shattering explosion, like that rocks the ship, and like everybody standing is like stumbling or thrown like a couple of feet, and like trying to regain their balance. Like clearly the ship is fighting hard and fighting as strong as it can, but it's not winning, and the artillery fire has not stopped just because there are borders.
No.
So, you guys do see a group from your regiment, like easily marked out as service expendables with the insignias and so forth that are on there and their uniforms, and they're huddled around a small like stack of like crates basically nearby that have the white Imperial Eagle on them. And like if you can see into some of them, and there's like glass guns sort of lined up in them with like charge packs and various things. And sitting on top of the pile of crates is your best friend, Noel, the quartermaster, who's sort of like going like, "All right, you need one of these? Here you go. You need one of these? Yeah. Well, we're not gonna live forever, so there's no point bartering now." Oh, you want the melted bomb? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got one of those. Like throws it to some grizzled looking sergeant. Like that kind of stuff is going on right now. She's clearly stolen some of this stuff from somewhere, but like it's not requisitionable material. But nobody's about to complain about arms being handed out to Imperial Guard at this point in time. You don't see the Lieutenant Commissar anywhere. But she may be at the front somewhere,
Am I able to get Noel to swap out my spent clips? Because I've got a few that are like half full. Is that a thing that I can just like be like, hey Noel, can I just like, empty, get full ones?
Well, you can, sure.
Well, I'd need to be carried over there by someone, so I'm assuming.
I mean,
assuming
that's
Smythe.
Smythe's job.
Yeah. So Smythe is now carrying like 3 guns and
Yeah,
Nadja.
he's got like 3 rifles over his shoulder and Nadja like around.
Out of the
Nadja's
backpack, there's the bionic leg poking out.
This is the guy we
so
just
perfect.
fucking like, oh god, rescued from somewhere and requisitioned. Was like,
Yeah.
you're coming with us for the rest of time.
You're with us now.
Yeah, Smythe.
You get to carry my guns, Smythe. Yeah, no, so yeah, Noel, sorry, Noel, ammo?
She's like looking at somebody else at the moment. She goes like, yeah, I got a flamer, I think. Hang on. Like turns like around the back of the pile and like picks it up by the top handle and just like hucks it at a guy. Like, yeah, take that down the corridor. That'll work really good on those nasty aliens for sure.
Hey, Noel.
There we go.
She turns around. She goes, "Oh, look, you survived. Perfect. So what can I get you here?"
Nadja needs ammo, and I would like a couple long lasses.
And do you have another one of those flamers?
Oh, maybe. Hang on. She sort of looks around. She takes out a couple of las rifles and like throws them at you, Harmon.
Hey, I give Trute and Nadja their own long lasses.
And the flamer,
Oh my God.
the flamer
So
for
many guns.
the flamer for Nadja.
How many minutes does would you say we have? Do we have like 15 minutes of downtime? Is that a thing?
You might have more because this area seems pretty peaceful in terms of like they're holed up here and it's clearly a siege on them in the bridge. You know, like the ship is being disabled small pieces at a time by attacks like on the lower decks, but this place is fairly self-contained. So, you know, it doesn't look like there are people who are not rushing off to do things. There are like people taking naps and stuff like. Basically to try, they may have been at the front before and they're like regaining strength and then they're going to be going back or whatever, but it's not like everybody is in full readiness combat mode right now.
Cool. So when I get my long las, I start working on it.
Working it.
Describe working on it.
I bring out my what's it called, like file, and I start working on the grip to make it fit
Armor.
myself better. Yes, it's a thing I can do.
I look
now.
over to
It's a thing
Natalia and
I
I'm
can
just
do
like,
too.
I look over to Natalia and I'm just like, hey, can you do that for me too?
After I'm done, yes. Can you stop? Can you stop this bleeding? I look up and it's still like running down my nose.
You know, first aid
whatever,
can only
but I keep
do
working.
so much.
I'm sure I'll be fine. Do you have a piece of paper I can shove up there?
Yeah, actually I do.
Thank you.
I guess I'll go look for Lieutenant Commissar Heathcliff.
You're looking for
Okay,
Heathcliff?
that's here.
She's not anywhere nearby that you can see. By the way, this is about the time that we'd be meeting Ice and Cody's character in amongst the Cerberus Expendables who are around Noel. So if you guys want to give us like brief descriptions of your characters, and you can feel free to start interacting, you know, at this point.
Alright.
So Ice, tell me about, is it Ziggs?
Yes, Ziggs.
Tell me about Ziggs.
Ziggs is a ratling, so he's pretty short. And he is really lazy because he has the slacker demeanor.
He's really lazy.
So he may or may not help you. It depends.
So he's a lazy ratling. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sweet. Cody, you want to tell us about a little bit about Jed? You're muted, Cody.
Yeah, Jedediah just goes by Jed. He's a weapon specialist who happens to use a long las quite well. He is pretty average height for a human. I believe I have 5'10", with
What
like
are
cropped
these feats of which
hair.
you speak?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't know that in meters. I think it's like 70 centimeters.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
No, he's a loner. He has that demeanor. So he's easily sitting off away from the crowd, working on his long labs just as Natalia is. Though he does notice that you guys requisition long labs and how Natalia is working on hers. His comrade is Diane, who is a loyal comrade and probably the only reason anyone can stand hanging out with him.
Okay, so all right, cool. So you guys are free to involve yourselves at this point. Like the regiment as a whole is like together, but you two are part of a unit that used to be working together, but everybody else in your unit is gone, basically. Like, you know, they've been killed over the series of the last couple of days, glassed by the nuking of the planet. You know, like various things could have happened to them. Feel free to make up stories if you want to. You're just part of a different squad, basically. But you're about to be reabsorbed. So you're looking for Heathcliff, you said, Harmon.
Yeah.
Are you asking about her, or are you just like looking around for her?
I'll actually ask Noel. Have you seen Heathcliff around?
Noelle sort of rolls her eyes and goes like, "Less of her I see, the better. Last I
Good
saw,
point.
she was, I don't know, dealing with those stormtroopers that have been by her side since I saw her on the planet's surface, and haven't seen them for a while, so could be anywhere at this point." Knowing
Basically-
Commissar, she's probably somewhere at the front swinging a chainsword.
Looks down, is like,
You do see
I
a
don't
couple of
recognize-
black jackets in the various sea of people. You know what I mean? Like, there are commissars here.
I don't want to talk to them alone. I think I'll actually like spend a couple minutes just fiddling with the stormtroopers data slate from the guy that died last session.
Okay. So you're just messing with the Stormtroopers data slate?
Just looking through what's there.
I mean, not much. It's like, you know, the Adeptus Militaris, or not Adeptus, what is it called? Like Astra Militarium, Scholar Progenitum primers and stuff. Like, you know, it's tactics primers and various, you know, Stormtrooper gear-related maintenance stuff, and, you know, all that sort of, like, you know, your basic handbook stuff.
I'll download the stormtrooper specific tactics over to mine.
Alright, fair enough.
I'll actually use Janir's data slate to see if I can't contact her directly.
You gonna try and contact her with Janir's contact information?
Oh, that might go badly.
Okay. So you call her up using the data slate, and there isn't an answer from the lieutenant commissar at this point in time.
Is there an away message?
No, it's just like there's no connection.
Good to know.
You do realize, however, that there are several bulkheads and like various like things that may, you know, like sealed off areas that of the ship that she may be in that would interfere with that kind of communication, with that kind of like subspace communication.
Do I want to keep digging at this? Not particularly. What other things could I actually do?
Something just reminded me.
Anything else you wish to be done?
Feel free to chime in, other people.
Yeah.
Well,
Nigel,
Hmm.
which weapon do you want the +5 on if I try to adjust your weapon? I mean, I might break it.
Yep, you got to be careful of that.
She's gonna hand over the hotshot las rifle
Alright, let's see if I can do this.
or las whatever.
Send picture for Jed, by the way, just use for a token.
Oh yeah. Ice, if you've got a picture you want to
Yeah.
use for your character, let me know.
Is that
I can-
5
Like
degrees?
like a picture for a token.
6,
It is.
actually.
No, it's
Oh,
5
sorry,
degrees of
sorry.
success.
Did you have a +1 on there? Because I remember you rolled 0 and that would have been 1.
Yes, but that doesn't count towards extra degrees of success.
Well, yeah, but as soon as you succeed, you get 1. So does it
So-
not count
but-
towards extra? Okay,
No, it doesn't.
No, it
So
doesn't.
it's
Actually-
five degrees of success.
that actually helps me a lot with something else I needed to ask later.
All right, well, plus
yeah,
5
so
bliss
y-
skill to that. Excellent.
Yep.
The Trude
If
already
anyone
has
else
5
uses
on
it-
las.
That's true. I need to work on that too. Let's see if I can fix that up. No, I quite potentially broke your thing. Let's double check.
Did he break it?
Ah!
I think I did. I think I broke your long las.
Oops.
Oops. I accidentally your long las.
I accidentally. Easy come, easy go.
Easy go, easy go.
Whose long lance was that broke?
Mine.
Not just
Character
gonna look
suffered
down at her
too.
like missing leg and her pile of guns and just hand you her long las.
Fair enough.
And that is now removed from my character sheet, so I don't need to write down those stats.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's-
Perfect.
So what is it like? I just like there's a sound and then Naja looks down, picks it up, like blindly hands it over.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
it's more like she was filing at the grip and then like slipped and snapped the barrel or something.
or
Yeah.
like the trigger came off or some shit.
Exactly.
There's a very
like that.
audible noise from Natalia. Huh? That's not supposed to go like that.
That's not supposed to do that.
I like, oops. Sorry. I just started this, okay?
Actually, Jed and I will
Oh,
walk
gotcha,
over.
right.
We'll walk over to Natalia when he hears the snap and be like, "You're new at that, aren't you?"
Yes.
Name's
what?
Jedediah. Call me Jed. I really don't care.
Wait, you're a rattling, right?
No,
No.
he's a human weapon specialist.
Oh, you're a human weapon specialist. That's the other one.
Yes.
I'd like to point out that there is someone with absolutely no hair whatsoever wearing stormtrooper armor, missing a leg, and just fawning over some guns and not
Yep.
commenting, just low stick just hanging inside the mouth there. Just saying that's sitting off to the side, not commenting on you.
He's actually just gonna look between you guys and be like, "Have you guys ever used long lases before?"
I think she may have.
I look at you
Pointing at
with
the
just like,
stormtrooper.
No, I just looks up. He's like, right back to whatever she's up to.
Natalia
Probably
looks at
playing
you
with a flamer.
with just this look of like, have you ever used an inferno cannon before?
Well, I know how to. Did in basic training. Never used one in the field though. I was more of a recon team.
I think Ziggs hears Long Laz and decides to come over too.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Long las.
I heard you
Hey.
too like to last the long.
Well, look,
Uh,
my entire squad was wiped out recently. Sort of a misinformation on where the enemy ambush was at. And if you'd like, I need another squad to go with for a while. I could try and help you out.
I mean, we just lost a commissar and a sergeant, and a while back we lost a. Was he a heavy weapon specialist that was replaced by the commissar?
Oh, so you guys
So
have a better
we have-
track record than most squads. Great. Also, you don't have a commissar with you.
And then you just hear Dora. I mean, we're doing all right.
And also, you lost your commissar and sergeant. Well, I'm okay with
Yeah, we're kind of
And then
at the moment.
Natalia starts like Her lips are quivering. And we love Hellhound.
I guess
Natalia, the Hellhound is probably still there. Inside the.
No.
I
We
mean,
ran into a door, and then the place was bombed from orbit. I'm pretty sure the tank's gone.
Sobbing
I mean,
intensifies.
it was also it was also next to a mountain, so it may have survived. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not
so I
even gonna
guess-
bother. Like I said, I'm Jedediah. This is Diane. I guess I can try and teach you how to use those, but
Cody, what is Jed carrying at the moment? Also, I want to check something for a moment.
he's wearing mostly flak. So that a backpack. He has a las carbine that is basically attached to his back, and he has the long las just in a sling.
I gotcha.
Besides
I
that,
somehow
it's
magically
mostly
just-
gear and lots of clips of ammo. He got a lot of ammo from Noelle.
Yeah. Naja was about to suggest something, but somehow she miraculously passed her shitty fellowship, so she's actually not going to say a thing that's going to probably put Harmon in a bad light. So never mind, it's good.
Well, I mean, that makes me have to roll this.
I mean,
Since
I
I
was
assume you
bad
look like you're
light.
going to say something. Hey, I don't say anything to you either.
Nice.
The two weapon specialists just glaring at each other.
Well, no, Naja was going to be like, hey, if you need more guns, you can just offer Harmon sex for more. You can just ask Noelle if you want some Harmon sex, she'll get some more. But no, fellowship, that seems like a bad idea to do to the new person and Harmon. She actually closed her mouth for some reason.
Depending
Impressive.
on Noelle's tendency to talk and rumor and gossip monger, that might be a rumor that's true that's just been spread rampant.
Whatever you say there, Jamie.
What?
I was going with Lannisters.
I mean, I'm not related to
I'll take Lannisters for 100.
I
And rumors
doubt
that are actually true.
Okay, so
Sorry, never mind. That pointless derails aside.
after a little bit of just like chatting it up and what have you, it looks like you might actually get some downtime, because after about 2 or 3 hours of sort of sitting around getting your gear set up and like getting ready to go and trying to find somebody to report to, basically, or not report to if you're lazy, like Ziggs. You notice that the bombing stops. Like the artillery fire, the large weapons fire from the Tau ships stops.
Natalia immediately says, "See, we're winning. Let's get that leg attached."
Please, now is good. Like, please.
Winning? Maybe.
Harmon is going to make an intelligence check to figure out if we're likely to be assigned something within the next 10 days. Target number
Oh.
53.
Is that how long it takes?
Oh, no.
No idea.
You have no
I mean,
idea whether you'll be assigned
it-
something, because the whole command structure of the Cerberus Expendables has been fucking flipped on its head, because everyone is dead.
Commissars and sergeants missing left and right.
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
Are we gonna do this?
Assigned something? I don't know. I got field promoted to corporal when
I
my
don't know
entire
how-
squad was wiped, so...
I don't know how long it takes
I
to
guess-
attach a leg.
I guess me and Jed would probably have come from the same squad, so
Probably a recon squad since we're
Yeah.
both snipers.
yeah.
I look over to Naja and I'm just like, there are sergeants and commissars missing left and right. We could probably just do that leg.
That may be the best thing I've heard since we hit that planet.
Are you
So-
sure? What if you
I'll help
heard
you
that this
out,
was all a
Harmon.
dream and you didn't actually lose a leg?
So,
Yeah,
Jed,
but it's not though.
I have a flamer in my lap, Jed. Don't want to talk, Jed.
okay, so attaching a bionic is a process that takes 2d10 minus toughness bonus days.
Okay, so roll 2d10 minus toughness bonus.
What's your
Naja.
toughness bonus,
So
Naja?
this could take 0 days.
Or
No,
negative one.
minimum of 1. Minimum of
Oh,
1.
okay.
Wait, was that toughness damage I took early? I couldn't remember if that was permanent or not. Or is it temporary?
What was it?
I don't know. You're
What was it from?
If it was from your
God.
leg disintegrating, then
Leg disintegration actually didn't affect
that was the
any
shock
fat other
kill,
than leg.
wasn't it? Yeah, that was the shock kill.
Yeah.
I would assume it's not permanent.
Was it a
I lost-
D5 or a D10 that was broken?
It was a D5.
It's permanent.
Oh, balls. So 3.
Okay, so roll 2d10 minus 3.
Why am I rolling this?
No,
Because
why
it's
not?
your toughness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, 10. Excellent.
Horrible.
Takes you 10 days to get used to that synthetic leg.
Oh,
So-
it's 10 days to actually be okay with it rather than 10 days of getting it applied. Okay.
No, it's like
No, it's-
installing it, like medical shock afterwards, and then getting used to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like all the steps in 10 days, sort of thing.
Okay. So in
So-
10 days, like, I'm perfectly
So,
cool with the leg.
something I want to
Hold
ask while Harmon and Naja are doing this, I mean,
I'm
this-
there with them, by the way.
Okay.
While this
So,
is being
new
attached.
people, what are you up to?
But for instance, the artillery has stopped, and one might wonder why that might be, and might look out one of the many bridge windows or something.
Oh yeah, Jed does this, but he does it in like a way that more of he has a sniper rifle with a. You can look through that.
Yeah, you're aiming the sniper rifle out the spaceship
You're
window.
looking through the scope.
Yeah, just to see if you can see anything. It has a decent scope on
I
it.
mean, he probably just takes the scope off of it and just like,
Yeah, just like a telescope type thing.
Are
uh,
we in the void?
no, you're not in the void.
We are now.
Oh.
Well,
Yes! No.
we're in space. Yeah, we're in void. I mean, unless we're in atmosphere.
I mean, I thought there was space, and then there was the
No,
void
no.
with the
That-
fastest
You're
of
thinking
light.
the warp.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Slightly
warp.
different.
Sorry.
No, Jed's just gonna be using that if like he'll look out the window, but if he doesn't see anything, he'll.
Well, you can see
unhook the
that
scope.
most of the Tau attack craft have like pulled off, and they're headed back towards the cruisers. And the cruisers seem to be prepping to leave, basically.
Interesting. So,
I told you we were winning.
Disregard.
Well,
power,
after
fire
giving
leg.
that to his newfound squad mates, Jed will be like, "So I'd say there's 2, maybe 3 options. The most likely being that there's something else going to hit this place, and the tower retreating before that happens. Nothing's ever good in this. I don't know outfit.
Nothing ever
So
goes
basi-
well.
so basically, what happens is I go over to like the nearest medical station, however dingy it might be, and I basically demand a cordon-off section to do this surgery.
they don't give a shit. Like, if you want to try to attach a synthetic leg, then fine.
Okay, so Elf, do you want me to do a various amount of extended Medicaid checks?
Pretty much.
Can I help
How
with
many?
tech use?
I don't know. 3. 3 is the way to go.
Okay.
Can I help with tech use?
Yes.
Okay. So
If Harmon fails a Medicaid check, you may use a tech use check to try and save that fail. That's what I'm.
Okay.
That's what I'm.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay.
Awesome sauce.
target number 93.
Yeah.
If he fails, oh,
Wow!
Fail!
Start. Okay.
I've already
let's-
used that fate point.
yeah, you have.
Let's see if I can. Let's see
This
if I can
affects me.
salvage.
Can I burn a face point for this?
No.
No, sadly.
God.
No, you just
Okay,
have
It's
to.
funny.
This is literally Harmon puts the leg near your stump and goes, "Oh, finger slipped." Like,
Well, no, the leg's attached. This is him doing other medical stuff.
This is like cutting like skin off, like so it can
burnt
attach to the
portions.
bone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Nope.
Oh, good. Great.
I still have a fate point, so let's reroll
Let's do that.
And
okay.
in before -2.
I'm gonna laugh if not just dies.
Minus
Okay.
2.
Called it.
Yep.
Oh my god! No, why? Okay, so Naja, you're gonna take some damage.
Okay.
This
Okay.
would like, due to the nature of this would likely be damage that ignores toughness and armor.
Why would it ignore toughness? Nothing
Because-
ignores toughness.
Actually,
stuff
like
does
Except
ignore
for-
toughness, but I
Oh.
don't know this would necessarily ignore toughness, but you
Oh
are
my
gonna
God.
take some damage, so I'm gonna roll that for you.
Oh, god damn it, Harmon.
So you're gonna take. Oh god! Oh god! Oh no!
Oh no, how bad
Does
is
she need to
it?
burn a fate point?
So I rolled damage, and you're taking 13, but you have a toughness.
What?
Hold on, I think there's a thing on medicine for that. Actually, let me check.
I may have rolled.
Yeah,
I may
'cause-
have rolled the wrong dice.
Yeah.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling so, because how many dice did you roll?
Only the one, but it was a D10.
Well, yeah, that
How
might have
did
been
you
the problem.
do 13 damage
'Cause
with a
it had
D10.
pluses. Because of all the failure.
Medical attention.
Stuff like
I basically just was like, this is probably how it works, and then I rolled it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah,
like
let's-
literally,
when you
like
think about it, when you're trying to heal critical damage, I don't think you do something that. Here's a thing for you, and this is something that might make it so that's a very interesting 100 roll. What would you consider this infirmary that we're in? Would you consider,
I'd consider it
like a
shitty. I'd consider it a floor.
okay? Well, I meant like field hospital type thing, but
I would consider
The
it
floor.
a floor.
yeah, I got that. Don't worry. Let me see if I can find it though, because there is
All right,
there was a
Cody.
thing. No.
I don't know all the rules.
Doesn't
I
matter.
just try and make things go.
If he fails, none of his patients improve. That's.
Are you doing extended care?
Someone most gravely
Extended-
injured. Yeah, I am.
It's not the same.
So it would be damage taken as as the total degrees of failure.
They make a toughness test or suffer 1 point of damage per degree of failure.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So
can I make my toughness?
Yes.
All right, excellent.
So that would be 3 degrees
That,
of failure.
my friend, is a fucking pass.
Good,
That is
fine.
exactly my stat.
You're fine. Then.
Okay.
Ah,
All right,
So the
roll
second
your next Medicaid check.
93.
You guys,
yay!
93.
you solved all your previous mistakes.
All right.
You're welcome.
So after some initial issues,
After some initial fear that Nadja was gonna explode into red mist.
There may have been some cussing and some throwing of lit glow sticks in people's faces.
So the way I
But-
see it is, we just didn't have any anesthetic.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what went down right there. Yeah, that's exactly what was expected to be happening anyway. But yeah, oh good, oh good. Let's relive some real life problems there. Thanks. Good.
Let's see, one. That's
Ghost,
two.
Yes.
how hard of a life have you had?
Kos
I'm
has a
sorry.
robotic leg, didn't you know?
No, I've just had to have bone marrow samples taken while awake. Local freezing doesn't help
Yeah,
that
it's
shit.
not great.
No.
So what you're saying is you empathize.
Oh, at least Nadja doesn't have to suffer the thing I had to suffer. Because you know what the worst part of that was? One sentence. Roll over. We need to get the other side. Oh, good.
I think you healed, unless I'm mathing wrong, 16 wounds there, basically.
On top of the leg being added? Oh, sweet.
Well, I mean, it's 10 days, so everybody basically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every
Fuck
day.
yes. Give me
Yeah.
that help.
But okay,
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you basically what's happening over these 10 days. 'cause
Oh, please.
it's
Please
not
do.
Yeah,
just
because most of us are kind of busy.
it's not just like 10 days pass. It's like
Mhm.
it's,
Oh, I thought we...
it's more like 10 days pass and things get quiet, really quiet. Like you learn through the hearsay and through like things that are told to you by others of your regiment that like the power on the ship has been compromised and that
Oh.
they're floating in space with no communications and that basically there isn't really that much left of the lower decks. And that basically this is just like a hulk of metal floating in space at this point with barely sustained life support.
So what has happened to all of our support crafts?
Hello.
Hello.
All the escorts that we had, all the frigates, are they all gone?
Well, basically the Tau withdrew. The general consensus from the people coming down from high rank is that the Tau withdrew because it was over. Like, there may be some support craft that are trying to evacuate people, like smaller ships that are taking on numbers of folks, but the problem is that there isn't enough space. You know, there isn't enough space to take everyone from this ship on other ships. Like, it's just not possible. So, like, higher ranking individuals, like the Admiral and, like, you know, some of the higher ranked military personnel might have spaces sort of allotted to them. But, you know, you guys don't necessarily have that. You know that if you could find Lieutenant Commissar Heathcliff, that you might be able to get a personal, you know, like a personal guarantee of extraction, so to speak, because she sort of owes you, you know.
I actually, Jed, at
But you
around
haven't
day
seen
5,
her.
at around day 5, Jedi will have asked. So, not that I mind sitting around doing absolutely nothing. What are you guys going to be doing?
We need to find the commissar.
We need to find the
Which one?
Commissar Heathcliff. Lieutenant Commissar Heathcliff.
Okay. And I could check. Though people have a habit of not liking to tell me where people are. I could try. Though, where was the last you saw Heathcliff?
Boarding the ship.
The ship you came here in?
Yeah,
Where'd that land?
lower decks.
He's
Great.
around though. Let's go looking. See if maybe.
She's the lady that won't die quietly.
Well, if I had to guess, if we're lucky, she's sealed in a room that still has life support.
Or she's dead.
That could be the other option. If we're unlucky, there's absolutely no sign of her whatsoever. Tao probably killed her. And if we are just the luckiest people in the world, she's sealed down there and there's still some Tao on the ship. We'll have some fun times, I'm sure. I'll see what I can find. And then Jed will spend the rest of the next 5 days before they do anything, seeing if anyone knew or heard from her.
Okay. So, throughout the rest of the time, Jed, did you say you were asking questions about the commissar?
Yeah, basically he's seeing if anyone has heard from her or heard where she might be, maybe a comm message or something from Heathcliff.
I want to ask something completely out of character, but would any of our characters be aware of astropaths and what they do?
No, that's
No.
forbidden lore.
No.
But they're basically email. Long
That's
distance
either
messages,
scholar.
But yeah,
That's either scholar or forbidden.
Keep in mind, you
Okay.
know absolutely almost nothing about the stuff that, like, actually
Yep.
goes on in the Imperial Guard. You
I
know?
was one thinking that maybe one of us would have been aware that officers would possibly send messages to each other through this. Like that's why I was asking it of character. It's
It's
any of us would have the
it's-
chance?
It's very unlikely that you guys would know.
okay.
Yep.
Never mind then.
Unless there were some reason that you could
Yeah.
explain to me in character that you would know, then no, you don't know. Because you use things like, you know, combeats and radio.
Well, yeah.
True.
That I was just asking to like maybe that
no,
was. a more-
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's one of those
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
that, like, you will
Yeah, no,
never
Jed's
have
just looking
experienced.
for anyone who might have heard something. He'd talk to probably some of the high-ranked people that are still around first, because they might have gotten a message from her asking
So what?
for
You just
assistance
like
or something.
approach the nearest high-rank looking folk and just ask about the lieutenant commissar.
He doesn't have very high fellowship.
Fair enough.
Our man.
It would be more
so
like
you walk up to the nearest group of.
It would actually probably be Ziggs.
Yeah, you should probably
Really?
let me do that.
if Ziggs wants to, Jed will be all about letting him go. Jed does not like communicating with people. He just needed a new squad.
Yeah, I think
Well-
I'll go up and ask
Well, all right then.
high-ranking guys.
Little
So
lazy.
as I've
opening.
said, this place houses a fair number of different Imperial Guard regiment remnants, you know, and the people that you approach seem to be part of a group that you would know of as the Mordian Iron Guard. who are like well dressed, you know, like line infantry, basically type soldiers.
Hera would have been proud.
Yeah, the person you approach has like got like, you know, a red cloak over a blue, jacket with like gold pauldrons on it, you know, and like a perfectly peaked cap. And you approach and he looks down at you and he's like, what are you, what? Because you're also a demi-human, so.
Yeah, we're looking for the commissar. What's her name?
Heathcliff, Lieutenant Commissar Heathcliff.
Okay. Hello. I was wondering if you knew anything about a commissar that goes by the name Heathcliff.
I haven't heard from the Lieutenant Commissar for a good many days. She was leading the fight from the front against our alien invaders, as far as I'm aware. Why do you need to find her?
Why do we need to find her again? Why are we...
Trying to secure yourself's passage off this hunk of metal.
Okay.
You should be telling him that's like above your pay grade kind of stuff.
I'm just doing what I'm told, and we're supposed to find Commissar Heathcliff.
Oh, so the Expendables have been given the impossible missions again. How very lucky for you.
Yay!
If the Lieutenant Commissar is alive, and I doubt that she is, she will be in the decks past the sealed bulkheads. Somewhere below in the places where the ship has lost power. I would be very careful. Heard rumor that there are still aliens aboard.
Okay.
Awesome.
And I guess I go back and tell everyone else what I got from there.
Great.
We have
got
to
two
save her. She's our
marksmen.
friend.
Teamwork, guys, teamwork!
Teamwork. We can do this.
Oh god, Natalia's adorable.
Yes, the Lieutenant Commissar is your friend. She shot Isabella directly in the face, but she's your friend.
Yep.
Hey,
Friend.
I choose to ignore that. She made some mistakes. I don't know.
Like she chose to ignore me executing engineer.
That's true.
Mm.
How else do you think you stay an optimist in this kind of place?
That's true.
Please.
This is
You
true.
ignore the glaring facts. That's how.
So,
I like to think that Diane has become really close friends with Natalia by now and is shouting along with her that we need to save the commissar.
yeah. Diana and Natalia have been bonding.
I'm like,
Dora-
Diane's
we can
Diane's
do this.
Diane's loyal. If she feels like she's your guys, like that, the
Dora-
commissar is your guys' friend, she is 100% on board with saving her.
Dora's been sharing stims with Jed.
Oh.
Oh god.
Like every couple hours, Harmon checks to make sure he still has his 5 doses for combat use. Because of Dora.
Yeah. Just gotta make sure she has her own, but it's just like...
If she runs out,
So,
Right.
Elf,
Yeah.
question.
Yeah,
These ships are massive, right?
they are.
Would it be potentially possible that they have some kind of internal transport vehicles that are sealed?
Do you mean like elevators?
No,
he
like
means, like,
cars.
Like trams.
Transport cars or something.
It's possible, but not super likely.
Okay.
I don't think for the Imperial Guard. I doubt that.
Fucking walk.
Yeah.
Scrubs. Get out of here.
Well, apparently, this is just our sort of missions. We should get moving. They're shuttling people off the ship, and if you're actually friends with this Lieutenant Commissar and she's alive, we might be able to get out of here before we run out of oxygen.
by friends,
Let's do
we
this.
mean
Do we need?
owes us a favor.
That's good enough for me. I really don't care.
Fred! Do we need to get, like, environmental suits? Because I think some of the parts might be, you know, depressurized.
Well, if they're depressurized, you're not going to find the commissar, are you? Because she didn't have an
Yeah,
environmental
that's
suit.
a. Mhm.
I mean, as in...
You would think reasonably.
That's true.
Maybe a bit.
If there's a depressurized section, we're just not going through it.
I'm just not going that way.
Alright, let's do this! And, you know what? I go over to a terminal. And I would like to try to figure out the most likely locations on the ship.
Oh, okay.
Best routes to get there.
It looks like the best way that you could possibly go when you just... Actually, give me a tech use. Because...
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Or a navigate.
Yeah, let's do tech use. And then maybe navigate. Or definitely navigate, but tech use first, because I actually want to have this thing. Does this console have an MIU port? Can I plug my brain into it?
No, it's just a standard console.
Fuck!
Can I plug my brain into it? The first question always asked by Natalia. Might I
It's a good
plug
question.
my brain into this
Oh,
thing?
that's pretty good.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so you easily find the way to go.
Okay. Would you like me to roll navigate as well?
No, you're good. 5 successes is fine. So, so basically, you know that a lot of the areas have been sealed off, and they're marked on the map, like where the doors are sealed and where there are like blockages and so forth, because it's like live updated. But there's the main area that they didn't block off that was like where the fighting was the sort of thickest when they were under siege. It's since quietened down to like a couple of guards keeping an eye out for anything that might come through there, basically. But it looks like out there and into like the surrounding area would be where the lieutenant commissar probably went on like a vanguard, charge or something. Like that's kind of in her wheelhouse of things to do.
All right.
So that's sort of what you consider.
Yep. So I told the team, I think we should go this way and this way. I'm holding up my data slate with like a map. I imagine that the commissar, being the commissar, ran this way, murdering people with her chainsword. What do you think?
That does sound like the commissars we've met.
Well, it'll get us off this place before we suffocate. I'm all for trying.
Away we go.
Right.
Let's do this!
Naja. Naja, take it slow at first. That leg might be
Unstable.
Nanja just like
Explosive.
stares Harmon in the face.
Where
and
the hell
just,
did you even get that
low
leg?
sick just
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if she loses that leg. Like if it gets blown up.
yeah, I'm gonna be impressed.
I say to everyone, it's gonna be fine. And then
I look over
I
to
walk
Jen.
up.
And I'm just... Go ahead.
I walk up to Naja, lean in and whisper in her ear, "Your new body is beautiful." And then I walk away.
Like that's exactly the reaction. It's just like she's staring at Harmon and just.
So basically, I'm just like, I look over to Jen and I'm just like, you'd be surprised what people do when they actually like you.
Actually, I wouldn't, but I'm seriously
Quick,
curious.
right?
Where the hell did you get a biotic leg on this back corner planet?
Noelle, quick.
Like I said, you'd be surprised what people will do for you when
Jen,
they like you.
You would be aware that Noelle can acquire almost anything if she cares enough to do so.
Okay.
She's like the fucking skeeviest quartermaster that's ever existed. She just steals stuff from other regiments.
Fair enough. Dan usually talks to people, and I can see that usually works. I don't get it.
So
We should get moving, though.
So you
We're
guys,
wasting too much time.
So you guys sort of pack up and head towards the front,
Yep.
where this sort of fight stuff broke out. As you're walking down the corridors towards this area, and it takes you about an hour. Like it's not close to here. As you're walking down the corridors towards this area, you can see that it gets like sort of progressively darker, and like there's some blood stains, and like signs of like blast scorching and stuff on the walls, like where the fight's been. And you head up towards the end of the corridor. Hang on, I got a map.
Finally on a map.
Yeah, well, fucking.
How do you pull up the map thing on this?
What do you mean?
We get
I don't-
swapped to
It's
it.
just a black screen.
Oh, yeah, that-
I'll pop you to it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just looked at the map that Elf has us put on, and in this case, we were just on a map we didn't have
So it
tokens
should
on.
be sort of like bottom right, but not all the way.
Oh
Like,
god, the amount. Oh,
More like the middle.
oh. You mean middle left?
Do our tokens
mine
have
just-
vision, Elf?
They should.
I can't see anything.
I see a Harmon moving.
Oh, there it is. It's middle of. It's like middle of the page left.
Yeah.
Okay, which direction do I know that we're supposed to go in?
I'm going.
Do you guys see it or no?
Yeah, I see it.
Coast?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna guess the angle that might have the hole through the side of the door, because that seems to how Roll20 works. But no, that's the room we were
Yeah.
in before. So never mind.
It's this way you need to go.
Oh, so yes, that way. All right,
Yeah.
excellent.
Okay.
So there are two stormtroopers like standing guard on like what's basically a blocked bulkhead. And as you approach, they're like, "What the hell are you doing here?"
Rescue
Actually-
mission.
Also, as soon as Nanja sees the stormtroopers, she's surprisingly enough going to take her low stick out, as amazing as that sounds, and put on the stormtrooper helmet that she's got.
Oh god.
So she's like full stormtrooper armor. Fuck it, let's do this. Hotshot las rifle in hand and everything.
Lieutenant Commissar Heathcliff, going out to find and hopefully rescue.
Sort of nods and keys the panel on the wall, and looks at you guys and goes, "Your your funeral," and then
Oh, we know.
You know, I heard that on the last mission I went out on. One before that too.
This can only end in success.
and so it opens up
Fucking
into this
hell.
room that looks as if there has been a lot of fighting here. Like there are boxes sort of put as cover, like dragged around as cover, and there's blood all over the ground. You can see like blood on the floors and just generally like, nasty shit everywhere. But you note a distinct lack of corpses.
Oh,
Probably being cleaned up.
good. Cleaned up. Good.
Eaten.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
know
can
what
see
I do?
Jed like has his long las out and has already rechecked that it's in ready condition 3 times now.
I pull out my Auspex scanner,
Um.
put it on, and take a peek through this door, see if I see any life signs. Which means I can do that with tech use instead of awareness, which is, nice.
That's nice.
And
Yeah.
Alpha, I'm going to ask simply because I'm unsure if your canon aligns with, as I understand it, Auspex and basically the scanner from the Alien movies are basically the same fucking thing.
Yeah, they're like pretty much the same. It's like a motion scanner.
Yeah. Direction and motion. That's about all you
Yeah,
get.
just like that way and bloop.
Yep, but hey, you still get life signs, so I know
Yeah.
if something's alive behind it, right?
Yeah, and actually pointing it through in sort of wait, where are
Let's
you
see.
pointing it? Where are you pointing it?
Through
at?
through this door and like scanning up this way and the other way. But
What's the distance
The
on
map.
it, or what kind of range do you get on it?
Should be like
I
60
get-
meters.
I get 50 meters and I can go through 50 centimeters of wall.
Okay, hang on. This is in the wrong scale right now, so I'm just changing it.
Yeah.
Um.
Wow. Nice.
Okay. So just doing like a scan across, you get a lot of hits, like a lot of pings, for life signs, and not all of them seem to be in places where there is corridor, according to your map.
Okay, I say back. A lot of things still alive back here, and I'm not sure they're all in the corridor.
Jed's going to move over here, grab this box, and move it over to about here.
Okay.
You're telling me they're in the walls.
And then just like prop his long las up on it, just be like,
You know what, Harmon? I'm not really sure how to interpret these results, but that seems to be the thing that's happening.
You'd be aware that there's a ventilation system. I mean,
Ah, right. Yes.
Have
sure
you
you're not
in the
picking up
vent.
rats or other vermin.
I'm pretty sure the Auspex
it-
only picks up like human-sized life signs, but I could very well be wrong.
Jed doesn't know that.
I
Even if that is true.
It just says nearby life, signs of life. So
it could be vermin.
also invisible gases and radiation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You're not getting any of
Is that
those
thing?
signs, but
That's a good thing.
Ooh, there's different ping
What
sounds for
about-
radiation. I like it.
What about other decks? How thick are the floors and ceiling?
Probably thicker than
50
2.5.
centimeters.
yeah. Yeah.
Right? Well,
Probably
like
the
the
walls?
open the door then.
All right,
And
ready, team.
Jed is like full aiming on the thing, just like ready to.
Yeah,
Have the
Ziggs has
stormtroopers
tracker
closed
out
the
too, and it's
door
aiming.
behind us?
yeah, that door's closed.
Okay, as soon as
Alright.
that happens, Naja's just gonna like pull the gas mask station off and just light another glow stick.
By the way, guys, I know it doesn't translate well on the map, but it's basically dark enough in here that you're using flashlights. Like,
Oh,
if you
good.
had
So
them
just
on
fire
your
a few last
guns,
shots.
Like,
Okay,
it is-
I keep my Auspex scanner on because that lets me, see things.
If we have flashlights, then Jed has one like taped to his barrel, sort of
I'm-
thing.
I'm assuming we would have realized this and probably requisitioned flashlights because I don't think I had one in my character sheet.
yeah, I'm just gonna assume you have them.
I had like basic
Alright.
tools and stuff, so I thought it might be in that.
Naja's gonna just have one basically taped to the side of her helmet. Because why the fuck not?
It's a good place to put it.
It is a
Yeah.
good place to put it.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? We should have requisitioned prey site.
Oh, that's a
okay.
good point.
Ready, team? Boom! And I hit it, and the door opens. Assumedly, unless it's like sealed shut.
Nope. You tap a couple of buttons and the door slides open. Hang on. Slides right open.
Do we hear anything?
You give me perception checks and you might.
Okay.
Target number 40.
Oh, complete failure.
You mean complete success? Oh, by Harmon.
Yeah.
Let
not
me
you.
let me roll mine. Target number
3
like
degrees of
38.
success.
I don't. I mean, unless there's a plus 30 on this
So
check.
I guess Harmon succeeds, but no one else. So
I
far?
succeed as
And
well.
Natalia. So Harmon,
Because
Harmon and Natalia.
Unless there's a
Uh-huh.
plus 30 on the check. Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, Ziggs is doing it.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
and
damn.
Ziggs. Cool. So basically, you guys, those of you who passed the test, like as the doors.
Oh, by the way, yeah.
What?
This isn't. I passed even without. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys passed the check, so as the door opens, you also hear movement sort of above you, in like the corridor above you. So, like, as you open the door, instead of, like, you hearing footsteps in the corridor or anything, you hear, like, scrabbling motion above the corridor. You know,
Okay.
like, of clawed feet, basically.
Yeah, I point up at it, and then I go around and take a peek into the corridor. Oh god. There's nothing here, at least.
So what's up with that scanner?
Piece of
It's
my
probably-
usual equipment. It's piece of my standard equipment.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just like asking, like, thought it said there were things here.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably picking up smaller life signs, maybe rats or something. I'm not sure.
Or maybe that it's malfunctioning.
Maybe.
The power went out here. We never figured out what knocked the power out. Maybe electrical surge or something. Maybe there's a magnetic field. Who knows?
Mhm.
Point is, keep your guard up.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are
Okay.
moving forward into the corridor?
Yep. And I'm taking a peek into this corridor with the auspex. Yeah.
Nothing directly behind the door. As far as you can tell.
Okay. Let's keep going and peek into this
Jim will
door.
actually momentarily just check the ceiling because
There's
doesn't-
nothing,
Yeah,
there's
it was
nothing like
nothing.
visibly hanging off the ceiling, but
I just meant like, are the vents exposed up there, or are they like behind the ceiling panels?
the vents are behind behind the ceiling, though there are openings as well as on the sides of the walls too. There are some.
Okay.
In fact, you guys are going to want to roll initiative right now.
Awesome.
Okay.
Everyone, remember to add 1
Initiative is your agility bonus, yes?
Yes,
agility plus 1.
but actually, you're about to get surprise rounded because this is an ambush. So, I used your perception checks from earlier to determine whether you would succeed in seeing this ambush, and these guys rolled stealth checks that were fucking amazing. So,
Below 8? Wow.
like seriously, it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
I mean, it is your
Agility.
NPCs in Only War.
this.
Which always rolls so good.
Cody, remember plus 1
That
if
is
you
plus
have
1. Yeah. That is plus 1.
Okay,
it. Good job, Ice.
hang on, I'll add you to the initiative order. There you go. So, let me roll my initiatives.
Ice, add your 15.
Yeah, sorry. What? There we go.
It didn't add. You, yeah. If there's a thing being added to it, it cancels it, so just re-add it. Ice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like if somebody
Okay.
else is doing something on it, it cancels out whatever the first person is doing. So when I'm adding stuff, like it fucks with everybody adding their rolls and stuff. So my guys are gonna get a first round, and then you guys are gonna get to go in initiative order. So basically, a ceiling panel above you, Ziggs,
Oh shit.
drops in, and that lands in front of you. A recruit mercenary lands in front of you. This guy looks lean and mean. He's got a rifle that has like a big bladed hook on the end of it, and they're sort of avian and reptilian looking. They sort of have like beak mouths and like these feathers that come out the back of their head, like these quills almost. And they're generally ferocious looking. So he drops down in front of you and takes a swing at your head as he's coming down.
About to die already.
Ice, remember minus 10 because of your size.
Yeah,
He doesn't hit you.
sweet.
Okay. Then these three guys. One emerges from a vent entrance right here. And one emerges from a vent entrance here. And another one is out of sight still.
Okay.
And then this one's going to attack Nadja, and that one's going to attack Harmon. So let me just make those rolls. Nadja is getting hit, and Harmon is getting hit.
Do we actually get reaction?
You can dodge or parry. Do you have?
Can you when you're surprised?
That's a good point. Dodge, you need to be aware of the
Yeah.
attack coming.
Oh,
Parry
never
is-
mind then.
Well, Harry, you can try, but
No, you need to be aware of the attack still.
So both of you are gonna take 9. Nadja, you're gonna take it to the body, and so are you, yeah, Nadja, you're gonna take it to the body, and so are you, Harmon. So it's 9 to the body for both of you. Do your math for armor and toughness and so forth.
Yeah,
Is there
I
any
take
pen?
3 damage.
Is there any pen? 2 pens, sorry.
Oh, okay, so I do take damage.
3. I take 5 damage.
Yeah, because they basically jump out and swing their rifles at you with like the blade on them. Okay, so there's like deafening noises. These guys like screech and jump out. Like it's all quiet, and then suddenly it's like, ah! You know, like fight stuff happening immediately. Okay, so initiative starts. Ziggs, you're first.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna take a shot at the one that's directly in front of me.
You can't.
I can't? Is
Can't.
it too close range or
Yeah.
okay?
well, I think you
It's
can shoot
melee.
melee, but it
No, you
doesn't-
can't.
Okay, well I'm
You
gonna
literally can't.
You have to have a
Unless
pistol.
you have a bolt pistol or something.
Yeah. You can't shoot guns in melee unless you're.
Okay, well I'm gonna run, I guess, to the end of the hallway.
You'll want to take a disengage action.
Okay.
He
So-
can only move so far. I mean, if he wants to run that far, then he doesn't take the disengage,
Shooting.
and he takes an A up.
Yeah, I can run 18 meters, so I can run to the end of the hallway.
Run is what, like a 5 times move action or some shit? Like,
It's like
Yeah.
6 or something.
okay.
The A up gets plus 20 for melee if he's
Yep.
running out.
Oh, sweet. So are you running away, Ziggs? Is that your plan?
Yes.
Okay, so you should be able to move your token, but I'm gonna take a swing at you.
Is he making a disengage action?
No,
Or is he
he's
actually...
just running.
Oh, okay.
So it's a hit, and it deals 13 damage, pen 2, to your
Can he try to dodge? I don't know.
to
if
your
he can.
body, and
Yeah,
you can
should
try
be
to
able
you
to
can
dodge.
try to dodge, which is an agility check.
Okay.
So you need to roll under your agility score.
Okay.
If you have the dodge thing, otherwise it's a -20.
I have the dodge thing.
Okay.
I think I do.
You do.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you do. If you made a
So-
character with Gamshit, he knows how important it is. So
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that is not under it.
and it's not under. So you take 13 to the body, pen 2. Do your armor calculation, toughness and
Toughness plus armor.
toughness
So
plus armor, and then minus it from the damage I do, basically.
And you said I took to the body?
Yeah, so I think it's 4 for your armor, and then your toughness is whatever the 10 in your toughness stat is.
Okay. So. Be 5 off of it, I think.
do you ever have really shitty toughness?
He's
Yes.
a ratling.
Yeah.
Rattlings
I
at
do.
minus
Yeah.
10 to their
Oh
toughness.
god, okay, so 5 off of it, so you take a total of you take a total of 10 damage to your,
Yeah,
to your
I'm
body.
already-
He's critical 2 right now.
He's critical 2 at 10
Yeah, I'm
damage?
critical 2,
Jesus
yes.
Christ.
Rattlings don't have health.
He rolled minimum health.
Jesus Christ, Ice, okay.
Even then, Rattlings
well-
have like really low health.
Let me look at that critical for you for lacerate.
I
Well,
tried
welcome to the crew, buddy!
I tried to get Ice to go like, hey, are there any other options you're interested in? And he's like, no.
Oh, by the by, Enza,
I didn't know you needed
Enza just gifted me Massive Chalice on Steam, so thank you, Enza, for
Oh,
that.
shit.
I don't know if you're still around, but thank you. Okay, so let me check. What am I doing? Oh yeah, lacerate critical for 2 body.
It's rending.
That's what I mean. You know
yeah,
what I mean.
I know. I know what you mean. You just.
You know what I mean, not what I say.
Sometimes I don't.
God.
Sometimes I know what you say, but I
You're
have no idea what
supposed
you
to
mean.
be able to read my mind.
I try, but you give me mixed messages.
I try. Okay. So, ice. Rending critical effect to the body, 2. A powerful slash opens a painful rent in the target's body. He suffers 1 level of fatigue and must make a toughness test or become stunned for a round.
Oh,
If you're stunned, you're fucking dead. I just want you to know that. Like, this crew will just murder you.
yeah.
So, succeed in this toughness test, please.
So I have to roll under my toughness.
Yes.
Under my toughness. That's.
Mm.
Ooh.
That's like 26 or something.
The poor
Yeah,
ratling.
it's 20.
The poor ratling.
Oh, I did. Holy success!
Actually moves.
So you actually get to make that run.
Hey.
So you get to make that run. So you run.
So I don't
Sprint!
take any.
Sprint,
Do I
man!
take any damage?
Well, you take all the damage that you took, but you
Okay.
run. You
You aren't stunned. You're just bleeding
You're
profusely.
yeah, it just hurts a lot.
Okay.
Wait, what was the other effect besides the stun?
1 level of fatigue.
That's
So you-
minus 10 to all your rolls.
You're basically
so
taking-
he actually didn't.
That's minus
make it.
what?
You're actually
Minus
taking a
10.
minus 10 to all your rolls.
So he actually didn't make it.
No, I'm gonna give him that because that's like
Okay.
the same effect. You know what I mean? Like during the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Current
Um,
effect.
But for every roll now from now on, you're taking a minus 10 basically. Okay, so Kroot turn. This Kroot's gonna attack Harmon. Gonna step into the corridor and attack Harmon. You guys don't have any of your chainsword wielders. Which could,
Yeah.
Danville tried to
which
get me
could-
to re-roll into a
which-
chainsword
I
user, but I
fucking
just
tried.
couldn't.
Which could
What?
make Kroot really hard for you. So he hits you.
I'm going
attempt
to dodge. Target is 34. I do it.
You do it. You dodge.
Dodge.
You sound so surprised.
You dodge.
34.
Natalia.
30.
I did it. Okay.
I
did
did it.
I done it.
I done did a thing.
Okay, I'm going to aim and take a shot at the Kroot in front of Nadja.
At the
so
Kroot in front of Nadja. Okay.
half action aim.
Okay.
And he's engaged in melee, right?
Yep.
Mm.
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm. So that is. This, I believe.
Hello?
4 degrees of success
Oh yeah.
with a
Accurate
long
weapon.
las.
Accurate
With
weapon.
a long las. With an accurate weapon, which
Yep,
means an
so
additional
that's,
2d10 damage. Also, if they have unnatural toughness, I ignore 4 bonus of it.
Hold on. How did you get 4 degrees? What? 4 degrees of
He
success?
rolled a
Accurate-
9.
Accurate
I rolled a
weapon.
9.
For every 2 degrees of success, you get an additional D10 of damage.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
I rolled a,
Because you
I
hit him
rolled
in
a
a vital
9.
I
point.
see. I see.
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Rolled
And
a 9.
but
so
otherwise, it's just a single shot, right? Like that's.
Yeah.
Yes, it's,
Yeah.
it is just a single shot.
And it's also felling 4, which means it ignores 4
Yeah, I got
ticks
you.
of.
Of unnatural
Pen one.
toughness.
pen 1 just base.
They don't have unnatural toughness, so it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's generally
don't worry about
demons and shit like that that have unnatural toughness.
Ogrins.
So roll. He's gonna attempt to dodge.
Please don't. He's
Watch
gonna
him.
succeed.
Watch him just be like whoop. What? Wait. What would I need to succeed on this?
I'm assuming 4 degrees of success as well.
Hang on. I
I
might
don't think
have
that's how
that.
dodge works. You
No.
just need to beat your dodge stat.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
think so.
true, yeah.
Boop! He just goes bloop and avoids it.
Elf, you're
That
so
perfect
mean to
shot.
us. You're so
I'm
mean.
so
to
sad. I'm so sad right
Armin,
us.
why would anyone want to be Imperial Guard?
I was gonna roll
this is-
3d10 plus 3.
I feel like these 4 Kroot are gonna massacre you.
Probably.
Yeah, because we don't have our chain sorter.
Even if we did, if that thing got 4 degrees of success on a dodge.
No, yeah, like he only needs one.
He only
one
needs
degree.
1.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
Elf said he might. That she
But
might
I
have
mean, he
had-
might because he rolled like a 2.
Yeah,
God
okay.
damn
Well,
How? How do you keep doing this?
Elf, please. Elf!
You know what? I'm going to take the ballsy route. I'm going to give myself a dose of stim.
Oh.
So 3d10 for how long it lasts.
Attack of opportunity?
Those are only from disengaging without
Okay.
doing
Well,
something. As far as I know.
I don't
As
know.
far
It
as
will
I know,
last-
that's all I got.
My stim lasts 4 rounds.
So you have 3d10
And-
bonus, like, body, basically, for that time, right? Is that how it works? Or whatever?
It's you ignore negative effects from to characteristics from damage and critical
Criticals.
effects,
Yeah, okay.
and you can't be stunned.
So basically, you just become like Tryndamere, except you can still die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then after that, I'm going to try to attack with my knife.
So it's more like Yi.
You're attacking with a knife? Okay.
Okay. So if I try to disengage, I can either disengage and do nothing. I can
Alright,
step away.
alright,
and attack.
bring the noise!
26. Nothing.
No.
Hey!
That's it.
Alright,
Protect that
free
bionic,
action?
Protect that bionic leg of yours.
Free action swapping to the bolt pistol I picked up off the commissar.
Oh, you can do that.
And, point blank bursting into this guy's face.
Okay, bring it on.
And you know what? You know what? Fate point. There we go.
Much better.
So that's 2 hits, and this is a tearing weapon.
Yep.
So
I just love the image of an Imperial Guard with a bolt pistol, because I always think like you gotta brace it with 2 hands.
So that's 2 shots that are 15 pen 4 and have righteous fury.
Yeah, 215 pen 4 with Righteous Fury.
Wait, why did you roll 2d10 both times?
Because it's a tearing.
Tearing,
Basically,
you roll-
But that doesn't mean you roll twice 2d10.
No, I rolled burst, so I shot 2 bolts,
Oh, okay. All
and
right.
both of
Yeah.
them tearing shots.
yeah.
So and
Burst.
both of them righteous
You
fury.
can burst with a bolt pistol?
Yeah.
Again, yeah.
It's-
You just
it's-
like pull the trigger a lot.
standard
It's like a
or
revolver.
2 bursts. I just checked it.
Okay.
That's why I've been kind of staring off over here at the screen, is double checking all the rules.
I'm just asking a question because I don't know, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
It's like a
Um,
revolver where you like fan it, you know.
Yeah.
like fanning a bolt
so-
pistol.
Sort of. It's more of clicking fast in this case, but
So 31 pen, what was it? 31 pen 4.
Where did you hit him?
48.
body.
Yeah.
Body first one, and I don't know how
Alright, hold
the
on.
spread rules work.
Goes body, I believe.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
body then goes.
He got bodied.
Yeah.
Serving body.
Hang on. I have to read the critical for this.
And it's an explosive weapon, by the way.
Is it explosive? Okay.
It's type X.
I thought it might be impact, but yeah.
No, these are bolts.
Well, I mean, bolts could be impact.
Yeah.
Standard bolt
I
rounds
always
are
consider like crossbow bolts impact, but that's a different kind of bolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, pieces of the target's body fly in all directions as he is torn into bloody gobbets by the attack. In addition, if the target is carrying any ammunition,
Oh,
it
that one.
explodes, dealing 1d10 plus 5 impact damage to anyone within 1d10 meters. If a target
Let's
is
roll that
carrying
D10.
any grenades or missiles, these 2 detonate immediately.
Zephyr!
Yeah, it's Zephyr's explosion. It's the Zephyr crit.
So roll that
Oh
1d10.
yeah, guys. But also anyone within 1d10 meters is drenched in gore and must make a challenging agility test or suffer -10 weapon penalty to skill and ballistic skill for 1 round as blood fouls their sight. Basically, you get blood in your eyes.
Roll that 1d10 to decide the range, Elf.
I will.
What ammo? Oh, I guess they'd have whatever like
So that's
black
the
powder.
explosion.
9 meters.
That
That's
is
a-
everyone there.
Oh god.
So
There's
the crew
blood everywhere.
The Crute and the 3 of us.
Okay, so I don't get blood in my eyes. I managed to cover my face.
So
Everybody-
what's challenging?
Everybody in there roll it.
Challenging is 0.
Okay.
Do we get a dodge to avoid the explosion? That's a-
Yes. If you have an
you
agility
do.
score, that is the
I don't.
Well, if it depends on how far the explosion actually spreads, you might
It's
have
9
enough.
meters.
Well, that's blood.
Well,
in
no,
my
that's the
face.
blood explosion. I thought
No,
there
but
was.
that's
No, that's
also
both.
the explosion.
Okay. Then no, you don't have an agility
So,
score high enough.
I didn't get blood in my
and how much
eyes.
damage
If you have an agility score of 3, you can roll out of the way of the explosion if you make a dodge check.
Yep.
So, let's roll
Well,
that.
I'm gonna roll the damage for the explosion. Cause yeah, he has ammunition. It's the ammunition for his rifle, and
Natalia's staying in that explosion.
Yep.
it
I
goes,
dodged the blood, but
What's with the minus?
That's too
Oh,
busy.
you don't have dodge, do you?
it goes up. It goes up for 11 damage.
Oh,
Body.
another 2 damage on me. God damn.
So, how much damage? 11?
11.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start having to shoot you with heavier things, Nacho. Like, the more
I-
you say things like, oh, another 2 damage, the more las cannons are gonna start showing up in people's hands. Where
I'm
they fucking
sorry,
blast
I
the
mean-
shit out of you.
I'm used to being knocked out all the time, right?
All
Like,
I'm saying
give me one-
is the
give me
more
one
you
session
say
of
it,
enjoying
the
this.
more I want to blow you up. Okay.
No,
That's not a good. That's not a good mindset to have for every other player.
No.
Elf, I meant -1.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll get
Oh,
that
no.
for you in a sec. So this Kroot can actually try and make a dodge. So he's gonna try and do that.
Oh, right, that's one thing I wanted to check.
But can he dodge past Harmon's knife?
Yes, he totally can.
He fucking can.
So this one is like totally exploded. And Harmon, you took 1 explosion, basically.
Yeah.
Oh no, 1 impact because it was impact.
Yeah.
So 1 impact is a blow to the target's body, steals breath from its lungs. The target can only take a half action on the next turn. So basically, this next turn you take a half action and that's it.
So,
Okay.
so I did a half action to do that. Am I allowed to take multiple free actions in a turn? I'm fairly sure, yeah?
GM
You can take
discretion.
as many free actions as you want up to GM approval.
Yeah, but if you're abusing it, then I'm gonna be like, no, you can't do that. Reasonably, those actions could not happen in the space of that time. So I don't care if they're free actions
But
as
action
they're
would be.
listed. If you tell me what they are and then ask if you can do them, then I'll let you know.
I was hoping I could swap out for another gun and basically just drop the bolt pistol completely at this point. Because I really don't want to waste that thing's ammo.
So you're just gonna like empty the bolt pistol into the
Well,
sky
it's-
and drop it,
Well, take 2 shots, because that's what the burst is, and then drop it and
and
turn
then
to shoot
smite
one on
and do
Herman.
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, and then in that case, then I'm going to also hot shot burst this guy over here.
Thank you.
So that is with
Remember-
1 degree of success, so 2 hits. Wait,
minus
No.
20 for engaged in melee.
but Harmon's down.
Oh, it's
Harmon's not down.
Harmon's
He's
not down.
Critical.
I
Oh,
just
fuck,
got-
but I keep forgetting negatives isn't jammed. Okay, but that's within half.
You aren't dead until you're dead.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Harmon
I-
is in pain.
This
I
isn't
keep- I keep
D&D where
forgetting that.
pansies go down before they're dead.
Yeah. Let me just double check my math. 10. That was one that gets +5. Yeah, that's still with a degree of success, even including the blood splatter
Okay.
everywhere. So that is 2 shots that hit. What's the damage on this thing? I just wrote it down. Where are you, list? There we are. 10 plus 4, and that is. Wow, really? So, yeah, there you go. 6 and 10 with pen 7.
Hotshot
That
Laz
can't
is
be
Hot
right.
shot, Laz, yeah.
Hotshot Laz is
Wow.
man. That's
A lot
why
of-
That's why stormtroopers are badass.
Yeah, a lot of guns in the game
I-
are based around like the stronger they get, it's more pen, not more damage.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Remember, like, you're firing from a backpack full of energy.
This is
That's-
true.
That's on Smythe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, he's gonna try and dodge because he's a Kroot and he can do that.
Mm-hmm.
He already, does he have 2 dodges?
He's a Kroot and he can do that.
I was just
That's,
asking.
Yeah.
that's a creep thing. They can
Kroot have a hyperactive immune organ, which means they can take reflexive actions whenever they want.
Oh.
Basically.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
I know, right? I kind of want to play as a group of Kroot next time.
It would be badass. I might even let people play Xenos at some point. You know, like if you want to play a crew mercenary or something like that. That could.
Let's swap out the Imperium of Man, for the Tau Greater Good.
I would play this. I would play this in a heartbeat.
I'd like to be Tau now, please.
We could be fire warriors with some crew running around. It'll be great. Please,
Alright, so
tell me I shoot this.
he manages to avoid
Both?
the first one, but the second one hits him.
Okay, so 10 pen 7.
Yeah. So he takes 10 damage.
Make sure I mark the ammo being spent, because I'm fairly sure I only have 6 shots left in that bolt pistol.
Jed, it's your turn.
Hearing what Jed believes would probably be the scream of pain from Ziggs, considering he just took a hit.
Ah!
He's going
A sound that he's very familiar with.
Yeah, with rapid reload and his comrade, he's actually going to quick reload to an overcharge pack, flip his las to overcharge, and turn on the crew behind him and take 2 shots.
All right.
Okay, and wow. That is 4 degrees of success and not quite 6. Okay.
What are you using?
A long las.
That can only fire single shots.
Yeah.
I know. I fired 2
2
shots.
single shots.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's both my half actions.
Okay.
And
Keep in
that's
mind it's
overcharge.
degrees of success per 20, I think, for Imperial Guard.
Yeah. 2 degrees of
it's
success.
it's 1 degree of success per 10, but the first one is per 20.
Oh, but wait. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to make sure I have the damage right here because I don't want to mess it up. I think that's right. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot.
It is. And then what's the other hit?
Yeah,
Wait,
I'll get to that.
What are you? Why are you
And
doing
that's
this?
pen 3.
You only get the accurate bonus if you use the aim action.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
You don't
Oh
get
well.
Yeah.
accurate- you
Okay,
don't
then
get
I'll just have that be
Because
my
you're,
only
you're
shot. Then.
basically like turn and spray, right?
Okay.
Which is what you did, rather than
All right.
turn and aim and shoot.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just I wanted to hit this guy if I could because I figured he'd be
So
dodging.
are you doing that, or are you doing 2
Uh,
shots? Because he will
Because I
dodge.
wanted the accurate. Yeah, I figured he'd try and dodge, so I'll
He
just
will
do that. I'll just do that.
anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, I figured he tried to, so I wanted to put more bullets. So I'll just do the 8 plus 6 there then, which is the.
Okay, he doesn't dodge
14.
the first shot, and he doesn't dodge the second one either. So.
All right.
Damn.
All right. So that is 2. I believe one of the legs. No, left arm and body, with pen 3.
Or 3? Oh yeah, because
I'm using a lot of
Overcharge.
overcharge right now. Pen 3.
Cool.
And that would be the 14 and 8, so
Okay.
22 total. But
Yeah, that's enough to take him down. You just nail him in the leg and the arm, and he drops. Like you turn around and just go. Dead crew.
not bad.
All right, this crew's turn. You're gonna love this coast, but the ventilation thing near you fucking opens up again, and another crew comes out.
Smite, fetch me my bolt pistol.
It's on the ground. He doesn't have it.
Yeah, I know.
But,
I know.
This crew, he's dripping with blood, like he's been eating, and like his hands are dripping with, like gore. Basically, he's holding his rifle, and he's coming out and swinging at you, and he's missing horribly. Ziggs, your turn.
For licking your gun.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
God.
I'm guessing I can't really shoot past Jed to hit the one in between.
Actually,
Maybe
you
not.
You could.
You can,
Okay.
Yeah.
but
It's perfectly fine to do so, but he's engaged in melee, so it's a minus 20.
You'll take a minus 20. Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, what about the one near?
they're both engaged in melee.
Gotcha.
So
Same thing.
You'll take a minus 20 no matter which one you shoot at.
You'll
Not
also be
harming
getting,
is damage though.
you'll be also getting a plus 10 because they're within close range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's only a total of a minus 10 plus whatever other bonuses you have.
Okay, well I'm gonna take
Like
a
if
full.
you
action.
if you do aim and then shoot, you'll get bonuses.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a full
he
action.
knows. I walk
Would the
him to
crew
me.
that's locked in combat with Harmon be able to dodge the shot from directly behind him? I'm just asking.
It depends on if he's aware that the rattling is shooting at him.
I mean, he knows there's combat going on, but probably not.
Well, there you go. There's the one to shoot at. Oh, did we just lose Trute, or does Trute just get
True
back?
just got back.
Truth's back.
Excellent. Welcome back, Trute.
So yeah, Ice, do your stuff.
Okay. I think I did it. Wait, no.
74.
Plus 30 from your aim.
Plus 10 from...
Yeah, I did
It's
it.
a total of minus 10.
Yeah, so mine was 76, so I made it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Do your damage.
So roll your
Okay,
damage,
so-
which is, you know,
Should be 1d10.
D10
Plus
plus
six.
6.
3, actually. I was overcharging. A lot of
Oh.
overcharge.
6. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry.
It's plus 3 also.
It's plus 3, not plus 6.
Okay.
Unless
Long
you're-
last base is 3. I just
Unless you're overcharging the good. Alright.
pen
Wait,
1 to
what?
the body.
No. Cody, then you should only have dealt plus 5, not plus 6.
I also have an overcharge pack plugged in.
How?
I'm overcharging the overcharge.
So you're overloading?
No, there's overcharge packs. They're basically ammo packs, but they have half the ammo capacity and give you plus 1 damage.
Okay.
No.
I had a regular pack, but I swapped it when we got into really close range
This
combat.
is the shit I have no idea about, because this is like Cody territory of like the reason he's
Combat.
not in this campaign.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because
No, it's true. I've read about this stuff as well.
No, I'm
It
sure.
is.
It's just like I don't know it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I legitimately can't be like, sure.
it's just called an overcharge pack. It's in gear.
All right, well, you hit this crit directly in the back, and he just drops.
Thank you, Ziggs. Your medic is alive.
Talia.
This is a new one, right?
yeah,
It
that one
is-
just showed up.
Is
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, this is the exploded one. Back for revenge.
No, I was wondering because I had to reload, so I didn't know if it had returned for me and wasn't actually there.
Yeah, yeah. No, this is a new one.
Is it engaged in melee?
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought so. Well, I'm gonna
it
take
came out
a
of
half
it
action.
came out of a vent right there, basically.
Awesome. I'm gonna take a half action, aim, and then shoot at it.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Dice. Harmon.
Going to spend a half action to go to my long las, and then I'll shoot.
Okay. Pew.
I hit.
It's gonna attempt to dodge.
Ooh.
He just doesn't dodge by 1.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, Harmon
Thank
rolled
God.
a 1, so
10
10 damage.
10 damage.
Did you?
To
did
the
you
head.
aim? Did you?
No, I
aim?
didn't. No, I didn't.
No, I didn't what?
Aim.
I didn't aim.
No, it didn't aim. Yeah.
So 10 to its head.
Okay. It takes the damage. Naja.
Take your attack, because she's stepping back.
Okay. Eat melee. Sucker. Hits.
Dodged. Wait.
Really? You have
Shit,
an
no, it's
agility
not.
of 40? No, I don't think you
No,
do.
I don't. I
attempted
burst
dodge.
on the ballistics, and I'm short by 5. God damn it! If I'd actually spent that on agility rather than the ability to switch guns at will.
You take 13
Okay.
to the body.
Ow. That's definitely hurting.
Pen 2.
So that is
Dead.
down to there.
there's another like
I can't fire. That was a single step.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. So 3-round bursts. With. Well, do you want to roll your dodge for the crew?
I do.
Yes.
My crew are my babies. They dodge. They dodge all day. Dodge!
All 3 shots.
Well, it's a dodge. I don't know what that means for what you're doing, but I
How
rolled
many-
How many
successful
degrees of
dodge.
success do you have?
2.
So 1 shot still hits.
Yes. Because there's 3
Oh
shots that
wait,
came out.
sorry.
in the burst.
That should be +4, not +3. I hit the wrong. I hit my macro for some reason. So yeah, that's
Right arm.
and that would be 9, pen 7.
Okay.
Let's hit my macro out.
He's dead.
Okay, so Jed doesn't need to turn as quickly. He still does anyway, because it's dark and he hasn't really checked yet.
There's a
But
bunch of Kroot corpses on the ground and one really exploded Kroot.
Nadja recovers her bolt pistol.
So, what Harmon's going to do is, first he's going to heal himself.
Jed's going to
go
keep. Jed's going to keep an eye out and switch to a regular.
Hold on, guys.
back.
Something I'm just gonna do for you while we're here. Here's I'm gonna mark. There's a vent here, and a vent here, and there's an opening for a vent on the ceiling.
Okay. Before we start moving, Nadja's gonna be on. Can do an Overwatch action towards this vent for anything leaving it.
Doesn't look
Jed's
like
gonna
anything's- Doesn't look like anything's moving, but these vents are large enough to hold a person. If you-
It's a stated. It's actually one of the actions that are available. It's
Yeah.
just if something comes out of that vent, I'm shooting it as it
Same
comes
thing
out
with
of the vent.
Jed on basically this line here.
That's cool.
If anything comes out of those.
Did
Yeah,
Nadja
Elf?
actually take damage?
Yes, I took a fair bit of damage right there.
So, I'm going to heal you.
Let's just say if I didn't have
Actually,
this
I
dancing
don't.
armor, I would be in negatives right now, pretty heavily, possibly
I actually
dead.
don't heal you.
Yeah.
Yes. All right,
All right.
excellent. Let's
You all right,
do this.
Ziggs?
Hard mode, excellent.
So, Elf, I checked my data slate to remember which way we're supposed to be going.
Well, anywhere in the surrounding area could be where she is, right? Like, because it gave you like
Anywhere.
a general, like she probably
Okay.
charged off past, and these are the rooms, you know.
Okay, do I remember what's through this doors? Or can I check? Does it have like a name, the area?
It's not like named off, but it looks like some kind of tech area.
Ooh, okay, yeah, we're going there.
How much critical damage did Ziggs take?
1.
2 or 1? I think it was 2.
2? Okay. So,
Nice.
target number 73.
Oh, sorry, it was 2. I had my mic muted.
Ah, all right.
You are back up to 3 hit points now.
At 5 heal though.
Yeah. Fucking need it.
So I used my Auspex to look through this door to see if there's anything alive moving around.
Not as far as your Auspex can tell.
Okay. I look back and like, are we ready, team?
I don't know. Jed's
Nadja's
watching.
like wiping blood
the other
off her
vents right now.
everything.
For those of you paying attention, you'll hear Harmon muttering about. Now he understands why Sim is so addictive.
Yes, this was the best.
All right, you guys opening the door?
Yeah, Jed's taking a full aim towards it.
I open the door.
I'll take a full aim as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm also gonna take full.
It's a table. Shoot it.
Table!
Sorry.
Oh
kidding,
God.
Kidding.
But
Jed
on
was
that
dragging
table,
the table.
on that table, actually, you may have fired because on that table,
No.
it looks like there are fire warriors like leaning on it towards you, but they're actually leaning on it like that and dead. You know, like they
You know
were,
what?
like they were killed
know what?
face down on it. There's like a knife sticking out of one of their backs. You know, like that.
Nadja has such a itchy trigger finger. I just subtracted 2 ammo from my hot shotgun. It's like she put a shot in each of them. It's like, oh wait, they're already dead.
I'll take a willpower check for it. 35. I shoot as well.
Not just shoots.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
shoots.
Natalia is like,
Jed
people are
doesn't.
shooting. I'm like,
It
oh,
was
okay,
sniper.
God, shoot.
Jed doesn't because
Wait.
sniper, because he took like a half a second to aim towards the head, then realized there was a knife sticking out of it.
Yeah.
There's like helmet. Oh, knife. Oh no, we're good.
Yeah, it's like fire warriors in full armor, you know, with like the pulse rifle in their hands, but like dead.
Oh, thank God. Thank God, it's no one of those rail rifles.
But those
Jed
guys
is
were
going-
with the Ethereals, so
That in hindsight, that makes a lot of sense.
As soon as Jed gets in the room, he's going to check it for vents and also floor panels.
vents and floor
And-
panels. There are no sort of open vents or floor panels that you can see.
What about closed
checking
ones?
around. No, like there's nothing
Yeah.
that a creature could get through, basically.
Yeah, he's just going to shrug then and watch towards the other door.
And
So I'm
not
checking-
just
I'm checking
keeping
these
watch on
consoles.
the hallway we just left, because fuck those vents.
Ah,
Right.
You're checking the consoles.
Yeah, see that.
A lot of the data's corrupted because there's like blast marks in it and like various other things.
Okay.
But mostly what you can discern is it's just data about like the day-to-day runnings of the ship. It's nothing special. Like this is
Okay.
clearly just like a meeting room, you know. And
Yep.
and because
Okay.
of its proximity to the bridge, you would assume it's probably for like officers and stuff to like, converse about fleet movements and so on. Whatever.
All right. Checking for life signs and movement through the door.
Actually, looking at this door, it looks like it's completely sealed. In fact, it looks sort of buckled towards you, as if something has collapsed on the other side of it.
Awesome.
We still have a melting
something.
bomb.
I mean, it's true. We could get through it.
I don't think we need to get through it.
I don't think we need to though.
Well, the commissar's in there. Probably
You
dead
also
if
have a
something that
feeling
large
that
collapsed.
blowing that door would probably be detrimental to your health.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I have a pretty good suspicion. Okay, I'm gonna open this door.
Okay.
Jed full aim again. From right here.
Just gonna hide behind the wall.
Open
Shadows of
door.
And flashlight just scanning the walls and ceiling for vents.
Okay, let me mark. Let me mark 'em up for you. There's one here. And that's it.
Okay,
Jed-
I'm
Jed will just
using
say,
my.
Vent forward, left, 6 meters.
I'm now checking with the Auspex specifically in the walls to see if I see any movement.
There is a life
Ah,
sign
yeah.
in the walls.
Can I pin what do I know where?
A single human-sized life sign right here.
Okay.
Do you alert us of that?
Yeah, I say. Well, actually, I take like a step back to these guys and whisper like, "Human-sized life sign over that way." Can I tell if it's? I don't know if you can tell if it's in the wall, if it's through the wall into something else.
You'd be able to tell distance with the Auspex, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, you'd be able to gauge that it's like this many meters away, which would be in a wall,
Yeah, so it's about.
or in a
And
hallway
I-
behind it, or like whatever. It's past the wall of the hallway.
Does
There's
is,
something in there.
is
don't
the
know what.
grate in place, or is is it just an open vent?
It's the grates in place. But the grates were in place on the other ones, and they basically got kicked in as
True.
they attacked you.
True. Not just gonna move up next to the vent, and I'm going to go with
Grenade?
suppressive fire. Do I really want to waste one of my
Grenade?
grenades? Though?
Don't recommend grenading the vents.
You just
That's
gonna huck
probably-
a grenade into the ventilation?
If Naja
No.
even like starts to reach towards one, Jed will be like,
No.
I thought about that too. I don't want to throw any grenades in the vent system.
I know I read rules for blind fire, but I can't remember where they were.
Or just like the sort of like put your gun
Just
around
just
the corner
literally
and
like put the
shoot.
gun in and pull trigger, because fuck this like standing where things can shoot me thing. I'm
wouldn't
really
recommend-
tired of doing that.
I wouldn't recommend shooting before we know for sure.
I mean, what
Could be
else?
a poor Imperial Guardsman hiding in the vents.
Not just if anyone's gonna stop her, go ahead.
Look, if you end up shooting the commissar, it's on you.
Why would the commissar be in a vent?
Not saying she has to be, I'm just saying it's a decent way to move about.
Where
Maybe
the
she
hell are
started
the rules
adapting
for-
to it.
Blind fire. I just read them earlier.
I think she's a
Spray
bit too
parade.
prideful for it, but
Do-
desperate times.
Did you know crew?
The DM should simply decide the likely outcome of such an action.
Okay. The likely outcome is that you shoot into a vent.
Okay. Well, there's another. That's 3 shots wasted off.
Did you
of
guys
her.
know that crew can charge and ignore all terrain when they charge? Isn't that cool?
What? That's no, Elf. That's not cool. That's insane.
I'm watching the I'm overwatching
Isn't
the
that
vent, by
really
the way.
cool?
Just for reference.
They
I'm
can
watching the
charge
vent.
with ignoring all terrain. I'm such a jerk.
All right, I've walked up
Two.
past the vent, and I'm gonna check with the Auspex through this door.
Hang on, shoot.
Okay.
I just need to.
Full aim overwatching.
Checking through that door.
Yep.
Okay.
For life signs.
I will. There are 3 life signs in the room.
Are they moving about?
Yes.
Are they very quick? Just fuck the crew.
Well, they're at rest. You would say, like they're shifting.
Okay. Yeah. So I look back and I hold
Sorry,
up
that
3
was
fingers.
sorry. That wasn't 3. That was 4 life signs.
Okay. I look back, I hold up 4 fingers and point at the door.
Not just gonna like other side of the hall, very carefully walking over, switching over to Flamer. So happy that there's guns! I've got guns! Juggle all the
Jed's full
guns!
aim overwatching this vent for right now, and he's like, "Are we gonna go in there?"
Yeah, Ziggs is just watching the door.
We going in?
I'm
I'm waiting for like a signal of open it now.
just gonna
Jed's
say,
going to motion towards Ziggs to watch this vent, and
can I like prepare an action
I'll move
or
over
that? Or
and
like,
I take an aim at the vent.
I basically want to like, if someone steps in the room and there's gun, like, if someone opens the door and like signals to me, it's just turn corner and fire Flamer into room.
You can ready actions like that.
Yeah, I just can't remember the exact. The problem is like
here it'll work.
Dark Heresy has different actions, and I'm trying to play 2 games in like the same setting, so it's annoying to remember which ones
I
have
don't
which
know.
rules.
Check your GM screen.
You can ready a half action.
So yeah, I'm
Ready
gonna
a half action. There you go.
I'm gonna be standing there, and I'm gonna be readying to fire into the room at the sign of hostiles.
Full aim overwatch, just because.
Okay. I hold up the counter. 3, 2, 1, open the door.
Oh, that is not how I was expecting that room to open.
Oh my
See
bad.
the edge of a thing.
I was having a feeling there'd be space. We were in a room that had that space. Never mind. I'm just not remembering map space well. Oh well.
What are you talking about?
I thought the room would be down below, like it would extend down
No.
rather than up. I don't know why. I'm being
Do
weird.
I know? Can we hear anyone moving around? And can I
Jed
pinpoint where
Jed can see the
lights
corner.
inside them?
Jed can see something, but he can't tell if it's a target yet.
Jed can see a canine-like target.
Oh
chewing-
no, I mentioned things.
Chewing on nasty pile of bones.
Do you say that?
He
I can
will.
see it as well. And
You'll
I'm
say
gonna
canine
do
creature.
I'm gonna do a knowledge Xenos. Target
Sure.
53.
Do it.
Roll
Nope.
it, Gammy. Oh, it's a dog.
It's
Puppy.
a dog of some sort.
It's a
Itar-
puppy.
Itar Durg.
Well, I mean, I can roll this, but I'm not gonna make it. I'm just gonna do it for fun mostly.
Guys, Itar
Yeah, no.
Durg.
It our Dirk.
There are Durg in there.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna Overwatch with the flamer.
So what was that
Over-
roll
over
for,
that
Jed?
way.
That was nothing. That was just making a untrained knowledge check because I felt like
You
rolling a
Can't
dice.
make
You
untrained
can't.
knowledge checks.
Because I felt like rolling a dice.
Oh,
Okay, there we go.
I prefer you not do that.
I don't know. Maybe if you rolled a 1, we'd be nice and tell you that yes, you can confirm they're Durgs. But
So what's your plan, guys? You can see the back end of a Durg.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Jed's just gonna look at Harmon like, should I shoot?
I haven't seen anything, so I'm looking at the people who can see something.
I'm
Harmon's
just gonna
like,
be like slowly
would
stepping
shoot.
over.
Fair enough. And then Jed's like full aim and then called shot to the head on this thing.
you can't see its head
Oh, I can't? Well,
around the corner, like, because you can like see the corner of it, right? Like, from what I can see of the light that's being cast, you'd like see
Oh.
its butt. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Well-
it would need to be where Harmon is. Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
still like take a step and then full round action, then take the shot. Like we're not
Yeah.
in combat
I
Yeah,
guess.
I'll
quite just
he'll
yet.
do that. Just like basically sit down here and then full aim and then do a called shot head.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
That is fine because it doesn't know I'm shooting at it. Which is basically that. Question: do dice cap out at 100?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. So it's like 2.
Overwatch more Durgs.
Yeah. Well, or
Not using
if more of them come around the corner, they're going to meet a flamer to the face.
Wow. 8 damage to the head with pen. I think it's 3 still. Yeah, 3.
Cool. It yelps. Initiate combat. Roll initiative.
Good job, Troop.
Hey, I've invested a lot into being able to go first, but, and yet I never fucking do.
Right, DL1 is something you need to remember.
Well, guess what? You do this time.
Oh no, I accidentally changed the page I was on and now I don't have my minion stats.
Shit.
Minion stats come back to me. I was like, I'll look at this thing. Okay, I found them again, never mind. Okay, so we got this, and this, and this, and this. And they're gonna add their initiativos. There we go. Natalia, you're first.
Okay, I want to take a full action aim is what I want to take.
Okay. So that's what you do, full action aim?
Yep.
Naja.
Oh, I kind of hate that we're on the 2 meter squares because I want to be like half behind this wall that I'm standing next to.
Yeah, well,
But
such is life.
like it's either there or there. And
You can
one
actually
one-
hold down Alt and
Oh, that
Yes.
works? Yeah, there we go. So, like, there.
That's really
and-
annoying, though.
Well, yeah. Yeah. If we were using 1 meters, we wouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, except the reason we're using 2 meters is because the gun range and the general movement pattern in this game is fucking insane to make maps for it. 1 meter is 1 meter.
Yes, so we're going to have to use, like, half square movements and stuff, because, like, most of us have agility 3, which means moving
Yes.
3 meters, and the squares are 2 or 4. And we've constantly been moving either 4 meters or 2 meters, and it's weird. Just
Well,
saying.
I mean, like, you know, what do you want me to do? Seriously.
it's just sort of there's no good solution, so we'll just work with it.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna say, Overwatch. Anything coming into like that square or like that square, and that'll trigger her firing flamer.
Okay. Recruit. There, and then he's gonna shoot at Naja with a cruise rifle. Hit. Wanna dodge?
Success.
Dodge. Doge turn.
Doge. And before they can move like 20 squares.
They
Sounds
can-
about right.
They can move pretty fast, but like not.
I feel like a dog would have agility 6.
It gets to about there.
They're also probably small.
It gets to about there, but you can see the handler like whistling at it. You know what I mean? Like as it moves towards you. The guy with the gun is like, you know, sort of whistling it back, it seems. Ziggs, your turn. Buddy.
Okay, just gonna take a full move action. Move
To catch up.
6 meters. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna move right there.
Alright, cool. Same for this doggy. It sort of stops. It's being whistled back by its handler. Harmon?
Fuck the pooch. I'm gonna shoot.
Wow.
And I do.
It's gonna try and dodge. It does not dodge.
So that guy
Mm-hmm.
takes that damage.
Okay. Cool.
You didn't really screw the pooch on that one.
Last Dogi.
Because, yes, puns.
Jed, your turn.
Jed is going to change his focus to the dude shooting the rifle and half aim and shoot.
Okay.
That is okay.
Dodge.
Okay.
Doesn't dodge.
Ooh.
That is to one of the legs. Right? No, left leg.
87's left leg.
Yep. Left leg takes 8 damage, pen 3.
Cool. Natalia?
Okay. I am going to shoot at this Dogi here.
The middle Dogi?
Yeah, the middle Dogi.
Okay. Crude hounds are the best. They're really not that great.
But they're here, and that's all that matters.
They do have
2 degrees
pretty,
of success.
They do have pretty nasty bite attacks.
We have a flamer.
It's times like this that I wish the flame template I had made just offhanded would actually be useful.
Oh, do you mean this one? Cause I got one.
No?
Bah!
Okay, if you can make that 20 meters long, that'll be correct.
So I hit the Dogi
Okay.
with
It's gonna
let's see
try
here.
and dodge you though.
Can it dodge? Oh yeah.
Yes,
obviously.
it can. They're crude, so they have hyperactive immune organ. So yeah, it avoids.
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot it again.
Yeah.
Does the full round aim count for both shots
No,
or
just
the
first.
Just
No.
first one.
Okay. Yeah, let's just shoot them.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, damn it.
Gerd darn it.
Good darn it. Nope.
Sadly not. Naja,
Sadly not.
I'm going to fire my flamer.
all of them are
And-
going to attempt to jump out of the way.
Okay.
Where are you firing it?
Straight at the Kroot at the back, and that is in range.
Okay, but like, how wide is it?
It's a 15-degree arc at that range, which is why I made a 15-degree template that I think I sent to you at one point. Because then we could just make that like 20 meters long.
I don't remember.
I have it if you wanted me to send it over real quick.
Well, like, does it hit all three? Are we talking on
I would probably only hit one of the. Well,
It would hit at least 2 of the dogs, if not 3. Like I
I
can't.
think it would
like,
just basically go through these two if you're aiming for the crew from where you are.
I'm fairly sure that could be the template could be slanted to hit all 4. But I mean, if you're
I don't think so. 15 degrees, like
15 degrees is pretty
you
small.
wouldn't be able to hit. All
Yeah.
of them.
But it could be slanted like to go like that, yeah, that way, and then it would kind of trim both those and then hit him. Sort
Yeah,
of
but I'd say
shape.
those things would probably be outside the 15. Just
Yeah.
barely. Either that or
Yeah.
one of them is, no matter which way you try
Anyway,
and put it.
they're
Okay,
gonna-
so yeah, the shaper and
the
2
two
of the
you
dogs.
hit are gonna try and dodge, and so is the crew warrior at the back.
Why do I keep calling him a shaper? That's dumb.
Yeah, he's not a shaper. He doesn't have
Thank
a
God.
leather headdress on. If he was a shaper, he'd be dead.
Yeah, I wish you weren't kidding. I wish work,
Okay, none of them actually get out of it. So
Excellent.
That is some bad luck.
So,
I rolled like.
Well, one of
70
them already has
I
dodged
rolled-
3 times.
I rolled 77, then 62, then 74. So.
Yeah.
And one of them has already dodged 3 times.
wow! Holy shit! So they all take 5 damage and are on fire.
Okay, cool.
I think you make an agility check to caught on fire.
I will-
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
that is a thing.
I will see.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Agility,
dogs are not on fire, but the guy at the back is on fire.
Okay, excellent. Let me see what flame actually does.
I assume it probably prevents him from concentrating very hard.
Gotta stop, drop, and roll.
Okay, page
I just
266.
Giggles at that for some reason.
Yeah.
Ice
What you're
is like,
talking about?
Ice is like,
I feel like that was a pretty good time to
fire
laugh.
safety is funny.
It is.
At the beginning of each round,
We're
after the
talking-
first in which the character was exposed to the same source of flame, he suffers 1d10 damage, ignoring armor, and takes 1 level of fatigue until the fire is extinguished.
Okay, but how do you extinguish the fire? Can he do it?
A willpower test at the
Oh,
beginning
okay.
of his.
He just wills the fire out.
He's just like, ah!
Well, no,
No.
the willpower is a lot of like, can you keep your wits? Like,
Yeah.
if you fail a willpower test,
Yeah.
you panic. So you have to stay calm while on fire to put yourself out.
Okay, well, he's a crew, so he
Yeah.
can probably do that. Let's find out.
Well, it would be the start
Super
of
zen.
his turn.
It
Yeah,
is the
it's
start
It
of
which
his
is
his
now.
turn.
It
Yeah.
literally is the start of his turn right now.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
He does not succeed his willpower test.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's not a crude. That's a crude hound. Hang on, let me check the crude stat. Yeah, no, it's the same. He does not succeed his willpower test.
So then he takes.
It would be at the start. It would be on your turn,
It
Nacho.
would be on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, crude. This crude hound charges with a leap. A fucking leap through the air, basically like right onto Naj's face.
Oh no! Oh no! Please no!
And he hits you with a nice beaky attack of beakiness.
Dodge, pass!
Ziggs, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the one behind her, I guess.
Oh,
Or I mean,
yes.
not,
This one
not
or
in
this
front.
one?
It's
That one?
the one. Yeah, the one that's 14 meters away.
Cool.
Oh,
So you just shoot. I'm just imagining Nacho shooting a flamethrower at these guys, and then the dog just being like, no!
through the flame, not like just
Yeah.
like right. Oh,
Coming straight out of the flame at your face.
Anyway, Ziggs, take that shot.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a full action to shoot him. So that's
So aim action, then so half action aim.
No, his comic can full action name for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So that's.
The plus 30.
Okay. No.
Nope. No
You can
dice.
burn him. You can use the fate point to re-roll that.
That's true if you want to.
How do fate points
Is it
regenerate?
Yes, they
or
do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they
regenerate
regenerate at the
the-
start of each session.
Basically,
Each
per
session.
session they regenerate. So if you don't use it, it'll be wasted. You know what I mean? You might as well, if you want to.
All right. Yeah. I'll re-roll.
To get that epic shot. There
Yeah,
we
see?
go.
That epic shot.
How
Yeah.
many degrees of
So-
success is that?
Enough to max out the accurate.
Yep.
Crude Hound's gonna try and dodge. He doesn't.
yes!
Okay. So
Put that
One.
puppy out.
10.
How many degrees of success is that?
it's see.
Enough. It's more than 4.
It's more than 4.
It was it's way more than 4. So what's the damage or what's the
I think it's
So you're gonna
modifier
roll
for the
3D.
damage?
3d10 plus 3, I think, unless you're overloading.
Okay, 3d10 plus what?
3.
3.
Okay, yeah,
Pen 1.
yeah, 10
17 damage, pen 1. You fucking murder this Crude Hound. You
So-
shoot it
so
right in the
wait.
eye.
Hound comes through the fire at Naja. She ducks just in time for like a blast bolt to go in
not-
Naja's mouth and out its ass.
It wasn't the same one. She
Oh.
didn't shoot that one.
Oh.
She shot the one behind.
Yeah,
Well, never mind. My
You still
cinematic
duck
nature
just in
is
time,
gone.
but so does the other dog.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what, Nadja? No!
How much movement do they have?
They have charge. They have
Oh,
really,
yeah, no,
really nasty
Yeah.
charge. They are
Yeah.
dogs.
They're
This is
dogs. They go fast. They bite hard.
This is the lower undead berg in Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
Please no.
Baby Dirk.
Coming at you with their dirt. Great misses. Harmon.
Let's shoot a Durg that's in front of me. That guy.
That one's in melee with Nadja. I just didn't want to move it onto the half square.
You know what? He's okay.
Oh,
He's within the
yeah.
30. So half action aim
I'll be
with
right back.
the long las.
Pardon?
And then that, so it's
Oh.
going to be plus 20. I hit with a degree of success.
Okay.
So that and a this. So 15 points of damage to Dirk.
15 points
Pin
to the
one.
Dirk. It
Pin one.
looks pretty hurt, but it's not dead. Jed!
Well, that
Jed,
thing's
the
still in.
wonderful sniper.
That thing's close enough for point blank range, so just to be safe, I'll half aim and shoot.
Dog, he's gonna dodge your shit now. Dog,
Okay.
he's not gonna dodge your shit now.
Okay, and that is that. So, oop, 14 damage, and 3 to the dog's body.
That's really good. It's
Yeah,
Kill
Natalia.
Dirk.
heal the Dirk, rip Dirky.
Half action aim.
Once you guys kill all these Dirks, I'm gonna tell you what their stats are.
I don't think they're that great, but they scare me a little because they're
I
Dirks.
mean, it's crude, so it has to have at least above like a 50 agility.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a 40 actually.
I don't
Here-
think
here we go.
I don't think it has great stats, but I'm just getting like horrible flashbacks to Dark Souls 1.
The
So.
weapon is
Two-
really good.
2 degrees of success.
Too bad it's heresy to use those weapons.
It's a
Or
It's a dog's
what?
mouth.
The dog mouth?
I was thinking of the crude rifle, I'm sorry.
It's still heresy to use a dog mouth as a club.
Just pick up a crew down corpse by the back legs and just...
oh no.
I mean, there are weapons like that in Fallout.
Are you shooting the crude hound?
Yes.
Dodge.
Dodge. Awesome.
Actually, it doesn't dodge, so you take it. It attempted to dodge,
Thanks.
but it took 20 damage, and now it's dead.
Yep.
That's a pretty good hit.
Dodge it.
Kill the
Swapping
fucker.
out for the M30. Oh wait.
He takes fire damage now.
Crew
Yeah,
burns a
he
little.
takes 2 fire damage and 1 fatigue.
Okay.
That flamer's pretty shitty. We need to talk to Noel about that.
Just need to fill it with promethium.
And
Promethium rather than diesel. And just 2 single shots from the and normal las rifle, wherever my character sheet's gone in these pile of PDFs I've opened. There we are.
I know the feeling.
So 1 and 2. I mean, I don't know if he can dodge while he's panicking on fire, but
You totally can.
I feel like he'd try.
yeah.
He doesn't make it, however.
Okay, and then that is bam and
damage.
bam. I'm so glad that that macro I can actually use again.
Dead fruit.
Okay. It is so much fun to have to manage 4 guns worth of ammo.
Yeah, well,
Wonderful.
That's your own fault.
You brought
Yeah.
it on yourself.
All right, taking a peek in here with the auspex, just in case something else is hiding.
Jed is at this end of the hallway, just aiming down at Overwatch.
Using the auspex, you see that there is a life sign coming from that hole in the ground over there.
I say there's something else in the hole.
Ziggs is keeping his weapon trained on that vent that's still near us.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to go near the hole.
By the way, Crude Hound Beaks do 1d10 plus 8. Rending. 1d10 plus 8 rending, tearing.
Rending.
Ow!
Do they have pen?
No.
Okay.
God. Most melee weapons don't get pen
No,
until
but
they're
they
like
have
monofiber and
but
shit.
they have tearing, so they get like the thing
Yeah.
where they reroll for the higher damage.
Jed's gonna get to right
Okay,
away and be like,
I'm
we
gonna stop
could-
here and I'm gonna shout, Commissar Heathcliff? Or what was her name?
Yeah.
That was her
That is
name.
it.
You hear a voice call back. What the hell? Like,
I knew we would find you!
Oh, that's
Hi!
actually a surprise.
What?
get me the
Are you okay?
fuck out of here!
Jed's gonna step up to here and look down the hole. Is it like
Looking
deep,
down,
or is it?
she is literally like her leg is underneath a like metal twisted rubble. You know, like the
Good luck
wall
with
is sort of,
that.
like, caved in, and she's caught.
Is
I
this
would
like the
currently
floor
have to
below
roll
us?
under a 5.
Nanja looks down, like realizes she's still got the low stick, and just kind of gas mask on. Oh, right, yeah, no, hotshot lads rifle, yeah, no, just chilling.
You guys watch my back. And I start climbing down there, and I pull out the last cutter. I'm gonna cut you free, Commissar!
Wait a second. She grits her teeth and she's like, do what you gotta do.
I mean,
You know,
Is
I
it-
think the plan was to cut the metal beam.
that
Yeah.
was my plan, but I mean,
I mean,
I just assumed you were gonna cut her leg.
Jed's gonna climb down too and just be like, yeah, just cut it. I'll try and move it as you do.
yeah. So I'm trying to cut the metal beam.
Okay, yeah. So, roll a techies for me, just like your last cutter finesse.
Yeah. Let's
Let's see if you clip that leg.
If you fail, you're gonna cut her leg off.
That's okay. We got
We'll
Harmon.
get her out of here.
She can join
Okay.
Coast in the leg.
I know, I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, no.
Which leg is it?
Yeah, which leg is stuck, Elf?
Do I get any bonuses from the situation? Probably
no,
not.
you just
Do
have
I get any
nothing.
negative? That
There's
says
a
challenge.
-10 because you're a little stressed about the fact you're cutting very near Commissar.
Okay,
A
awesome.
high-ranking Commissar.
Yep, let's do this then. Come on.
Commissar with a military rank.
Hey.
So that is
You
a
did it!
success. That's a
You did
success.
it, Tim.
It's a success, but no degrees of success.
No degrees of success.
It
So
is
it was a
one-
close call.
It is always
but-
1 degree of success. If you succeed, it's 1 degree of success. That's what it's counted as.
So she.
But everything
she,
always asks for like
she
additional.
crawls
degrees.
out from under the like rubble, basically.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
just like
she's,
holding the metal beam up a
She
little.
stands up, sort of dusting herself off a bit. Like her coat is like torn, like one of the sleeves is like, you know, hanging by like the bottom of its threads, and you know her hat is missing somewhere, like nowhere nearby.
Oh shit! Did anyone grab the other commissar's hat?
And
Oh no!
No.
And she
That hat's covered in blood
she
anyways.
says, "What the hell are you even doing here?
Rescuing you.
What the heck has been going on?"
Well, power's
Literally
down.
nothing.
Power's down in the main part of the ship. The Tau fell back. There's still aliens this portion of the ship, as I'm sure you know, and they're ferrying people off to other parts of the ship. Name's Jedediah, by the way. You might have seen me in some of the files you were going through.
More expendables, huh?
We're the only ones that came for you.
Yeah, I can see that. I would have assumed, like any reasonable person, that you thought I was dead. But I'm glad you didn't.
Well,
Never dead, sir.
No.
Ma'am,
if-
sir, ma'am, officer, ma'am, sir.
even if you were, I wasn't gonna sit around and just wait to suffocate.
I
Fair.
offer to administer first aid to her.
She will take first
Noel's
aid.
going to get jealous.
I succeed, so she's considered 5 points healthier.
Cool. She explains to you guys, like, as she's climbing out the hole and stuff, like, had to stay quiet down here for as long as possible. I could hear those fucking Xeno bastards up here chewing on, well, that looks like the remains of some of the crew. She, like, kicks the dead crew.
Roasted him, commissar.
Yeah, I heard that. Good. Now, let's get the hell back to HQ.
Yeah, watch for the vents. They've been using them if you haven't already run into that.
Yeah, we noticed before, lost a couple of guys without even realizing. Grabbed off the back of the column.
We nearly did too. You okay still, Ziggs?
I'm alive.
I had a close call with death. And Harmon says, well, like, woozy from stim withdrawal at this point. Because it hasn't been an hour yet.
Right, let's get back then.
Alright, so combat's over. Like map usage is over. You don't need to worry about it right now.
Okay.
Excellent. Nadja jumps down the hole. I'm kidding.
And you guys head back to HQ basically, where where the commissar, like thanks you basically, and gets back to sort of her duties. Are you guys gonna ask her about the spots on?
If nobody says anything before she starts to go, Jedediah will speak up.
Yeah.
I was actually going to mention it like as we were like walking back. So about leaving the ship,
Right.
Lieutenant Commissar Heathcliff. It's going important people first.
And
And
maybe
then-
only.
Which is why you came to find me. I assume.
Yes. And then after that,
I'm sure you
it's
understand.
rats fleeing the ship.
And you'd like to be rats on my coattails, I assume.
That would be preferable to suffocating on this derelict ship.
I would love to be your rat, sir.
Sir! I love
Nothing
Natalia.
Nothing would please me more.
I'm glad to hear that. I could use some reliable people. I'll secure you passage on a ship, and we'll be out of here within the soonest allotment of time. Find ourselves somewhere nice to rest up, grab ourselves a good meal.
Drink to all the bastards who are suffocating here while we're safe. Wonderful.
And then we go
Happy to
back
be
into the
your
front
twin.
lines and probably die within the next year.
Everyone is
Always
not
fun.
my concern, recruit. She says to Nadja, like with this sarcastic, like this suffocating people comment. She's like,
Please. Please. Who cares?
yeah, she's just like, I don't give a shit.
Nadja just shrugs and it's like, pop gas mask off again, smoke a glow stick.
It's like, you took the initiative to come and find me. That gives you some leeway.
We're the only reliable troops you have. Saying that out of character.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things where it's, well, you went outside of orders and general protocol, and you happened to succeed, but generally that sort of plan would have been doomed to failure,
That is sort of our regiment's motto.
Oh my
Doomed
goodness.
to failure.
Failure.
Anywhere.
Oh man, we need that on a flag.
Doomed to failure.
Oh, when she started
like-
saying that.
It's like a skull.
Oh my
A skull
goodness.
and a rusted
It's like,
knife.
it's like a skull on top of the eagle of the Imperium, and
Yeah.
like a broken lasgun on top of it, and it's like doomed to failure on the bottom.
Ghost, you have to draw that now.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Arm patches with doomed to failure on them, like fucking.
This is the best Latin translation I can find if we want that.
Veritiraque defectum.
Oh, that is so perfect.
Oh, God.
So, long story short, you are assured a passage on the ship along with a fair number of the expendables who survived the glassing of Secundus because, well, you guys basically earned your regiment some favor with the commissar.
Fuck yeah.
Yay.
And that may translate to something in the near future. But you get a lot of break time now. This is basically like the break in the campaign. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
this is like now
We
there's like a
finally have downtime.
now there's like a month.
Downtime!
There's like a month of rest and recuperation. You know what I mean? Like at least sort of thing. And that's where I would end it today.
Actually, before that,
Yeah.
as we're like returning back to camp, I'll go up to Noelle and I'm holding like a couple of vials of stim, and I say, "Hey, could I trade some of these for something more interesting?"
Wait, who are you talking to?
Noelle.
Oh, Noelle. He's like, well, what more interesting do you want, baby?
Oh wow.
Could I get this one? Could I trade
Uh.
this particular vial for some slot and this one for some Frenzon?
Well, I don't just have like a whole pharmacy laying around here.
I just need one vial, darling. One vial of each.
Roll a fellowship.
31.
You know what?
That works.
Just
Oh my god.
Just for you, babe. We can maybe do
Oh.
a deal.
What sort of deal do you have in mind this time?
Well, I mean, you're gonna get me in that ship, aren't you?
I'm pretty sure all of us are getting in that ship. Every last
Tell
one.
you what, we're gonna make the trade you want, and you're gonna make real sure I have a spot.
That's comment. Oh no.
He's trying not to laugh while trying to speak.
This is in character right here. Like Nadja's just standing nearby in like stormtrooper armor, just giggling her head off, with a little glow stick sticking out of her mouth still.
Your wish is my command.
she nods and sort of like gets the stuff you wanted and hands it over to you.
Okay.
For trade for your stim.
So that becomes 3 doses of that.
Jed is with Nadja laughing.
Yeah.
And once that's it, Nadja's just gonna like hold up the bolt pistol and be like, you got any clips for this, Noel?
Fuck no.
Oh. Can't blame me for trying.
Bolt ammo's pretty hard to come by.
Oh, you think we need to kill another? I mean, come on.
Knowledge Imperial Guard for your moves for Harmon. Are you trained in Knowledge Imperial Guard?
Yes.
We all are.
At what?
Yeah. Huh?
What's
Just
your-
trains.
what's
It's just we all have knowledge Imperial
your,
Guard.
What's your target number?
Oh, 35.
Oh yeah. I mean, within the regiment, you know that he and Noel, there's sort of like a soft spot there.
Oh.
If you can call it a soft spot.
More of a hard spot.
Noel
Yeah, that-
doesn't really. Noel doesn't really do soft spots. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's why Jed was laughing with Nadja though.
Oh, I can't do this.
Because of that. That's why I rolled that.
I think the thing that's making this the best for me right now is I'm not sure if Ice Striker's cam is frozen or he is. Oh no, he's really just that dead face about it. Like it's just pure
was-
deadpan. It's perfect. I love it.
Okay.
All right. So I think that's it. Unless anybody else has anything to add.
No, I think we're good.
So,
Good.
I want,
Excellent.
want a new vehicle.
Of course, Ziggs and Jed get absorbed back into the regiment, which is awesome, and we can call on you again if we need you. Thank you for guest starring today. And hopefully we'll be back to our regular fighting strength. The next session. What
So-
else?
will
how
our-
much?
Will the remains of our regiment be absorbed into the remains of the Netherment? Like, and
Well, it's all expendables. So yeah, I mean,
Let's-
those who
yeah.
survive will come on the ship with the lieutenant commissar.
I meant like we had some like Iron Guard around there too, and I wasn't
those
sure
guys
like
have
if
got
there's.
their own shit is going on. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They have to get their own spots.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
more
but
of just like
I think the question was the regiment going to be like consolidated with other
yeah.
another
Are we-
regiment that's survived or
Not
something?
as far
and
as you're
combined?
aware at this point.
Okay. That was at this point it's pretty much all character stuff.
Talking about like if you're talking to like the commissar about like what's going on sort of thing, she might tell you some stuff about we got some plans for the regiment and so on, and we'll find a place for you basically.
Yeah, the twist is that the 8,454th Cerberus expendables are just being created, and we're the first members.
we shall be their stormtroopers. Oh, kill me.
All right.
Did we get any experience?
Yes, 150 experience for everybody.
Okay. Awesome.
I've been
Alright.
giving you too much experience.
No,
We don't get
no.
experience for the completion of a story arc.
We've been getting experience every session.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh.
Like, I don't want to be that one, but like, we've gotten like 1,000 experience over these sessions for literally doing nothing. It kind of makes sense that we don't
Well,
get
we
experience
lost
now.
3 party members.
You're right. We're getting 300 experience for every party member who were murdered.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Roughly. Roughly every
Now
party
you
member
know
that
how to
died.
get more experience. Okay.
Hey,
Gladiatorial arena
Knock,
combat.
knock out Phoenix's character and kill him.
Every
Again.
time.
oh yes.
All right.
I don't know why this keeps happening, Phoenix.
We swear we're not putting you on the front lines on purpose.
El, can I make a
Phoenix?
request?
No,
every
watch
time
the pod.
every time Phoenix's character dies, we all get 1 experience.
No.
Oh.
I would like that just to see if it gets to the point where you can buy anything with that.
That's mainly why I was doing it.
Okay. So, thank you, those of you who are watching on YouTube. Yeah, hearts, and I'll see you later. Bye.